Well, aloha, mother fathers. Welcome, man. It is a WrestleMania edition of the Side Hustle Wrestling Podcast, broadcasting across all the different video and audio streaming platforms that you've grown to know and love so well. On today's much less emotional episode of the podcast, Kyle Cornell, AA, Anthony Alford with you, as always. Well, to a point, we'll get emotional about certain things. But,
no, I was going to say, it's been a destructive week.
Yeah,
home base got attacked with this weather.
If your feelings are an apartment this past week, you've been just attacked hard. Like, it's been a lot, yeah.
Oh, man. But how was the tennis? How was it?
Well, I don't have a trophy with me, so that should tell you something, unfortunately.
Sorry,
but
buddy.
No, so how they broke down this tournament, it's a little different than the ones I played before. You started off, because there was 32 players in groups.
Okay.
This case, it was 9 groups of 4. If you won your group, you went to the top bracket. That meant you were playing for the national championship. I found a way to tie at 2-1 in my group, and because of tiebreakers, sets 1, whatever it was, I ended up finishing 3rd.
Oh, my.
In the group. I beat the guy who finished 3rd overall.
Okay.
So the 3rd place winner in the entire tournament, I beat him in my first match. But that's how it shaked out. Then I got to the final in my bracket.
Okay.
Lost that one because I was dead. I think I probably set the record for most time played. I had 2 matches go almost 2 hours.
Oh, my goodness.
And it was the shorter format, the only games to 4 and stuff like that. So I played 6 total matches, a lot of tennis. 1 more than I lost. So that's cool.
There you go.
And it was a nice cap on a journey that started about 10 months ago, back in June of 25.
Yeah.
There he goes again, right 2 minutes into the podcast.
We didn't even get to our first sponsor yet.
He doesn't care. Tunnel vision. But that was me for the past 10 months, too, when it came to that. Just really trying to focus on doing the most I could out of it. And that's – my dad asked me on the way down, so what's next? I'm like, well, I'm coaching Colton this summer for baseball.
There you go.
That was kind of my last thing, just to, put myself there. And it was a good – head-clearing trip, too.
Yeah.
A lot of things, obviously, you guys saw last week in the personal life kind of came to a head. And, people are where they are, and everyone's doing their own thing, and that's what it is. So I'm happy to be where I'm at, happy to be here with you, and happy to see what's next.
Yeah, and it's going to be fantastic. You've come back to whatever weather we have here.
It was hot out there.
I was going to say that the Arizona heat, that's a real thing.
Yeah, and for some reason, the one thing that I noticed, my lips got chapped. Like, I have pretty thick, lips, too. My bottom lip was, chapped. I was like, oh, okay. That was something new. So I didn't experience that. That was different with the heat. And there he goes again.
To be fair to your son, there's no room to walk.
Yeah, Pete's now made it physically impossible to walk.
No,
behind.
actually, that's my fault. I put the box there.
Oh, you did?
I did that.
Okay, well, I'll be talking to someone about that later.
It was heavy, okay? I didn't know where else to put it.
I couldn't lift.
Hey, I
got to lift with the ass. You got to lift.
Look, I go to the gym to.
It's functional.
Yes.
It's a functional workout. It's so you can maneuver.
Do you think I actually do strength training?
Yeah, you're not trying to deadlift 450 pounds, or you're not going to Mr. Olympia, or the Arnold next summer. Or whatever. No. Yeah, I know what you're doing for.
No,
functionality as an older man. I want to make sure I can bend down to pick up a pencil if I drop it. That's what you're going for. I get it. Yeah.
2 years ago, that was questionable.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I mean, that
for me, it's a long way down there, man. That pencil might be staying there for a minute.
Way back when, one of our football coaches included in the workout box squats. And
I hated box squats.
If you don't know regular squats, but we would put a bench, or you put a chair, right here, whatever.
I hated box jumps.
And so for me, my height versus my teammates.
Oh, you were still standing up.
Man,
you were barely. Yep. when your knee.
I'll put it up. I was PR the whole way.
Your knee bends 125 degrees, and it's you're barely even.
My class or my teammates, they're about your height or somewhere around there. They hated it. It's dude, we gotta go all. Meanwhile, you're not even getting up. Get your ass up.
I can't go any down further or any up further unless you get a smaller seat.
They're you can't lower the seat.
That's when they raided the elementary school and took one of the seats off of the chairs of the cafeteria and put that for you specially, so that way you have to go all the way down.
They found a chair for first graders.
Yep.
And from the play area, and they did that. Well, we are glad you guys are here. You're here. Everyone's here. And hopefully everyone's safe because that weather, oh, man, was
it that
nuts.
bad?
In Bedford, yes.
Okay. I just missed it. Like I guess that when I was coming home yesterday, I just missed it.
Pete, we had a meeting Wednesday night. And Pete, coming from Menor, we'll talk about Menor High School in just a little bit, but I'm texting Pete like, dude, it's like Armageddon here in Bedford. You don't understand. It's Armageddon. And this guy is like, what do you mean it's just rain? Don't tell me I'm lying here.
We got a little rain. I barely had to turn the wipers
It rained
on.
like when I was driving through Kansas on the way back in the night. There was a lightning storm to my right that was south of me. If I would have took 40, I would have went right through it.
Oof.
And lightning storm, Kansas, April, not my thing. So I was very happy I took the north version that didn't have a toll. Because I was like, okay, I got to watch it, and it was cool looking. But yeah. You have posts. No. You can edit and put a picture in. You keep trying to show people your tiny-ass phone.
So here's the thing, though. You got to remember that's Anthony holding the hail, so it's really not that big.
No, it's actually about the size of maybe a penny or a dime.
A pea, maybe?
A pea. We could have used this for a beer pong.
A small pebble. Listen, I used a piece of a Rubik's Cube for beer pong at one point. So I know what
you got to do what you got to do, man.
Shit worked.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do.
It worked.
We got to go here. We got to go because we got WrestleMania to talk about. It is the weekend. It's finally here. Again, follow us on the socials. There we are, Side Hustle Wrestling Podcast. Facebook with AA and Kyle, Side Hustle Podcast 216, or Side Hustle Pod 216, depending on the platform.
Back when we were having an identity crisis of, do we want to spell out the full name?
I know. Well, that was once.
Shorter is better, right?
Again, remember, this is the same show. We did our pilot episode without a name.
We did. It was named after the pilot.
Yeah, it was.
It's like, oh, we figured this. We walked right into it. And now look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us.
Look at us, huh?
118 episodes in. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio. You really want these platforms here because we will be breaking down all the matches here for WrestleMania, plus some of the other big stuff as well. I have no reason to take. I want to remind people that Randy Orton is in the main event of WrestleMania.
Saturday night?
WrestleMania Saturday. It is not McAfee. It is Randy Orton. And you can get a Randy Orton Fanatics shirt or any WWE Fanatics shirt or NBA, NFL, any pro sports. Go to fanatics.com. There's a QR code on the screen at the bottom. So check that out.
You could put a QR code in post, but you can't put a picture of your pea-sized hail on there.
I didn't get around to it.
What are we doing? Like what? 118 episodes. Still can't upload a screenshot from his phone.
Hey, I didn't get. And actually, I'll go inside baseball for 2 seconds. I downloaded the program you wanted me to download, Pete. So we're transitioning away from Premiere Pro. And going to the new program.
This will be fun.
I'm still learning the new program.
Okay.
But the show will be
I is for in, O is for out.
The problem is, where is the I and the N and the O on the screen? That's what I'm.
You got to learn the
keyboard
shortcuts.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I'll invest. You know what? Maybe I'll invest in a DaVinci Resolve editing keyboard for you.
Ooh.
Because that's cheaper than paying for Premiere every
I'm
month.
Sure it is, yeah. Fanatics.com. The link you want to go to is in our website, InsideEdgeNetwork.com/partners, and you can get all of that, Fanatics and stuff. By the way, did you know we have I was going to say a team shop. I guess it's a team shop. We have a shop for the network now.
We have merch.
We have official merch.
Now, it's not for the show specifically. It's for the network.
Mm-hmm.
We've talked about doing stuff for the show for a long time.
Right.
But now that we have a network full of different people and different platforms and different types of, shows and topics and all that good stuff, we figured there's a nice little home base to support the entire thing. So that's an option. We have a payroll.
And we can look into the possibility of offering show-specific merch through the shop as well. So
I'd love me a Side Hustle Wrestling Podcast hat or Hawaiian shirt.
Can we get an off-brand Tony Khan?
No.
A Hawaiian shirt might be interesting.
I want to do something a little different for us because we are very different when it comes to every other show on this
We
network.
are. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, and we were the ones that started it.
Yeah, that is
So
correct.
I think that we should have something a little special to us.
I agree.
You wouldn't tell me you wouldn't get a Hawaiian shirt with a little lion logo on it? It'd be pretty sick.
I'm thinking of the whole thing. The whole Hawaiian shirt would be
The
the
logo.
logos. Yeah.
That's
You
not
talking
a
about
bad idea.
you talking about the logos for every show, or
No. The
No,
logo
this
like
one.
used for this show, just like
The story of this show is through
Interesting.
the Hawaiian shirts.
every?
You can't tell the story of this show without those shirts.
I almost wore one this week, but I didn't. I chose comfort.
I
even though those are pretty
unintentionally
comfortable, too.
wore one yesterday.
Dude, it's so great.
It was great.
And the crazier, the better, man. Hell yeah. That Pete. You're cooking, man, with some good ideas. It's almost like you own the network or something.
Unbelievable.
It's almost like you're a millionaire.
Actually, since you do own the network, don't you have something to plug from Middle High School?
Off camera because we can't get you one yet. We
We
have
have
to
plenty-
have like a Pete cam.
we have plenty
to.
of cameras.
We got to. Can you put
We
like
gotta-
something like in
you
the
can
corner?
You can put it on the rack right there. You didn't put it in like on a tripod. We didn't get a Pete cam set up so that way when we go to you, it's not like we're talking to the invisible man over there.
like
You-
you,
you
are
don't like the
kind of
invisible
behind
man?
the
he's
glass.
not AI. He does exist. He's
Yeah.
a real person.
You're kind of behind the glass without.
There's no glass, but yeah,
But you get the idea.
Yeah,
you
he's-
know?
he's a producer of the show.
All
There you
right.
go.
So Menor High School, the Music Menor Scholarship Raffle is happening right now. It ends Saturday at midnight, 11:59.
Okay.
There are some great baskets available. You buy tickets online. It's go.rallyup.com/musicmentors2026. And there's 10 different baskets, and there is we have one that's called Go Sports Team, which I'm heavily promoting on the network because there's a swag bag from the Cavs with a hat, I think, and a T-shirt. There's one from the Browns. There's a signed pennant from the Cleveland Crunch plus 4 free tickets for a game next season at the Wilstein Center. There are, I think, a couple tickets for a Cleveland Monsters game, lower bowl seats in there, and it's like 10 tickets for $10. And you can buy different baskets, so you pick which basket you want to buy entries for. So we're trying to raise money for these scholarships. So every year the Music Mentors organization does this raffle. It raises money, and then the seniors are selected for scholarship at the end of the year.
There you go.
All right.
There you go. And my favorite on that website, there is a 21 and up card
Yes.
that you could
And
win stuff.
please buy tickets so someone can win these things and come get them out of my house.
There's another
Listen, despite the fact that he has a 3,500 square foot mansion, Pete does need some space. So make sure you guys do that. We're going to have the link. I'm sure Double A's either has it on the screen or, of course, on the website too. We have it there under our friends, our sponsors, the people that are partners, the people that make all this possible. It's underneath that list as well as all the other stuff you see too with Fanatics, obviously, BA Sweeties, all of our friends here, friends of the channel, friends of the network itself.
Yeah, definitely. You got stuff to get rid of.
Yeah.
Stuff.
You got rid of the kid. Now you got to get rid of the stuff.
I got other stuff I got to get rid of, but let's move on. You only know the inside if you know the inside.
So when are we doing the live Inside Edge Network auction for Anthony?
I will love it.
We should honestly do
I
that
will love it.
at one of the greenies. We can make that a thing. Like where it's like, you know what we're gonna do? Everyone's gonna show up, and for an hour of the lot of time we have, we're just gonna do like an Inside Edge auction for people there. Like, yeah, we'll sell random shit.
That's
Like,
not
just
a
do it
bad-
in person? Like,
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bring it. Well, everyone that on the network that wants to do it, they have stuff they want to get rid of. Bring it. We'll just do it right there on
Like,
the on the
do
floor.
it at Scorchers or something like that. Find it like a restaurant.
No, I want to
bar.
do it at Greenies. I want to
Oh,
do
you
it
wanna
when
do
people
it
are there
at-
for no
you wanna
reason.
do it at Greenies.
Yeah, I want to do it at Greenies.
You mean at the card show?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because I know there's guaranteed going to be a lot of people
people there. Okay.
So I want to make sure we do that, so that way, like, they get attention, and also it's going to just be good for the network.
We could talk to Steve about that. That
Hey,
would
do you
be-
mind if we sell?
In front of a high school.
We should be able to do that, like, on the stage at Greenies. That'd be really cool. Like, that'd be.
Come on now.
Listen. We have some pulling power now. We're a full-fledged network.
I
all right?
think if you're thinking 24 hours, we got to fill other hours. We need shopping stuff in rotation.
We're going to turn into a home shopping network for 2 to 4 a.m. on the Inside Edge Broadcasting Network. It's home shopping with Double A after he's done hosting in late night with Double A Anthony F.
Hey, if someone wants to host that show, we can make it happen.
Home shopping.
Somebody out there wants to host that show.
It's wild.
Oh crap! We have another sponsor. BA.
Oh my God! Too many people wanted to get behind us. It's crazy. Oh, what are we gonna do with all this?
But this segment is fantastic because we're going to talk about a Cleveland legend, Bernie Kosar, in professional wrestling. But first, here is a word from BA Sweeties. Were you able to find a Sweeties in Arizona?
I didn't.
I
wish I did.
Yeah.
I think it was Gilbert. I think was where it was at.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't know how close is that to Phoenix or Surprise. I'm not sure. I didn't. I was kind of going.
I know.
The
You're
entire
talking about
time.
long matches too, like that.
And it was 2 a day.
Yeah.
Each day, and yeah, they were all. I think my shortest match was like an hour and 20 minutes. They were all long. So yeah, it took a lot of time.
Well, I think if you walked from here to Sweeties here in Cleveland, I think that's probably 20-minute walk from here.
Yeah, just about.
Yeah, 20-minute walk.
Which is actually it's right by our studios.
Yeah, but for a lot of you here in Cleveland, 20-minute drive or less coming on in. Now, the cool thing, if you have people from out of town coming in, I remember Tom mentioning this to us multiple times in these last couple of years. What, 20% of the clientele is from out of town?
Well, it's over 100 miles away. So,
Yeah.
people are driving to come do this. I mean, that's for all of our friends that listen on or watch on TikTok, you see clips, or if you happen to find the podcast through that or whatever platform it is, and you do feel like, oh, I live so far away, I can't do whatever. They have a website. Also, it's worth the trip. Take a weekend, come up to BA Sweetie, especially now with Golfland going to be opening up here soon at the end of, I think the end of this month or beginning of next month.
Yep.
They're going to be opening that all the way through. It's going to be a great experience to really take in the full area of what they have to offer, everything from, the soda shop inside with all the ice cream flavors and all that good stuff, the candy store itself, and playing some mini golf, either easy or hard, depending on what course you want to go through.
They're both fun.
They're both great. I mean, it's a really fun experience, whether you've got kids you want to bring out, whether you've got a date night and you're trying to figure out some stuff to do. This is a great place to come just walk around and spend time and have fun, whether it's during the week, weekend, whatever it is. And now that the holiday has passed, they're they're getting ready for summer mode now. It's, this is where the campus really opens to its full potential, and you can take advantage of it. And you can still take advantage of the promo code. Through the end of this month, again, that promo code Lollipop gets you $5 off an order of $40 or more. Comes out to about 12.5%. A discount on your order. So take advantage of that, whether it's post-Easter, you're trying to get a little more candy in the books, whatever it is. Maybe you fell a little bit short because you're a bad parent and you want to make sure you're able to right the wrongs of not getting the kids the candy they actually wanted or some special stuff. You can do that here and get a little money off as well.
Or you're just addicted. Our buddy Jim called us right before you got here.
Yeah.
Talked with me and Pete. He's like, dude, I'm like a regular at BA Sweeties.
You need to use promo code, man.
Save
I'm a
that
regular.
money. Our buddy Jim, he's like, I'm a regular over there at BA Sweeties. I get like 3 or 4 bags of popcorn every time.
That popcorn's amazing.
That popcorn is fantastic. We got to get that popcorn for Mania Sunday. That will happen.
Yeah.
We got to get that popcorn.
So we're going to church before that, right?
Church, and then you might have to sit in on my main event taping, or you go. We'll figure it out, the logistics. I got to tape main event.
Okay.
Tape. I mean, we'll be live. We'll be live on main event like 3:00 Sunday afternoon.
Yeah. And that show takes about 10 hours. So.
I texted out. I said in our group chat, I'm like, hey guys, I love you guys. I love the show. Brock and Femi is the first
Yeah,
match.
we can't even be like, oh, I can miss the first match. It's fine. Like, no, we got to be there at 6, ready to go.
We gotta
Because it's about to open like with a banger.
No, Brock and is the first match.
Saturdays a night you could start a little late and be okay probably. But yeah, Sundays you want to watch the entire show.
Yeah. All right, let's get to it. Our sweet moment of the week brought to you by BA Sweeties. Oba was in this segment. I'm not taking away from Oba.
Last minute switch. Well, we're going to talk about Oba too because that was great.
Because that was phenomenal. But this was great. Bernie Kosar, many of you here in the Cleveland area, you went to TNA Rebellion this past weekend.
Shout out to our girl Chelsea, by the way. She's doing big things over there.
She is.
Yeah, she was helping out with them, and she's still pushing through the independents. So hope she's doing good. She is, and she's
doing well.
Maybe one day you'll see her on TNA.
Yeah, doing well. Our buddy EC3 made his return there.
Yeah, apparently he's now doing that. So that's he had a match tonight.
Yeah. A lot of history with EC3 and TNA. It's crazy. TNA was dead for a good stretch of time. But if you look at the list of names, even past the golden age of AJ Styles and Christopher Daniels, Samoa Joe, just Nick Aldis and Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley and EC3.
Christian, all those guys.
Christian, you look at those.
Maybe the best Christian ever was in TNA. That was, I remember that like it was yesterday.
Like, you look at those names. I mean, it was very easy to like, TNA goes through like 3,000 different owners, but they still hang around. The new AEW company, WWE's in the dumps, and they're back. And here comes TNA. They have that television deal with AMC. People are supporting. People in the industry, you just mentioned Chelsea, people in the industry greatly supporting TNA. And they're doing great things right now.
Another mainstream option that, again, every promotion has their goods and their bads. But, I mean, like, they've been on an upswing for a while now. Part of that has to do with the WWE partnership. But at the same point, I mean, for a long time, they were the main competition for WWE. And back in the mid-2000s,
yes,
they were neck and neck with them. Like, that was people were wondering, okay, is TNA is going to be the alternative? Is that going to be the thing where we say, okay, we want to watch that instead of this now? And obviously they went through a lot, but I mean, still, they're still here.
The only separator back then, Dixie Carter and TNA ownership, they didn't have Tony Khan money.
No.
So they couldn't travel and go to big. They have the roster to do it, though.
Their roster was crazy.
Their roster back then was stacked. And they were a great alternative.
Reminds you a lot of AEW when it started.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, there's some players here, and there's some young people that are like, okay, they had their version of AJ Styles and all that stuff and everything, and you're like, they could be around for a while if they figure this out and do it well. And then again, AEW will be around forever because Tony can keep spending money. But do they really need to be?
But this was cool. Nick Nemeth, Dolph Ziggler, he did a ton of media stuff, kind of promoting. We should have grabbed David Ruiz of Mike Check. Actually took a great picture of AJ Francis. He went to this show. A lot of our guys went to this show, and to see Bernie Kosar, the story. He was, 5-6 months ago, he was facing it and got that liver transplant. So it's just amazing.
Now he's hitting guys with chairs and rings.
He's in the professional wrestling ring, hitting guys with chairs.
Gingerly, but he did it.
He did it.
He was a little awkward in there because he was going to square up and give him a 3-point stance. People forget he was a quarterback.
Yeah.
That guy hasn't been in a 3-point stance probably since Pee Wee football.
Oh yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'm going to get into one. I'm like, okay, bud.
No.
Maybe stand up. Yeah, you should be doing snap counts, not 3-point stances.
NFL today, people do shotgun. I mean,
they should have threw him a football and have him hit him in the nuts with a football or something like that. Would have been really good.
They could have,
because Bernie could throw. He can get it in there.
I have to also say too. Obviously, Nick Nemeth is doing a phenomenal job with everything that he's doing. His brother.
I love the guys that are so annoying on purpose. And I guarantee you he's probably a sweet dude. But yeah, dude, every time that I see that dude on TV or clips or whatever it is, I'm like, he's that annoying. Like it's almost too much.
So our buddy Jake was one of the guys who went to this show. Jake Underwood.
Oh, he did.
Of AM 1420.
The answer.
The answer.
To be that traffic guy. I've told him multiple times, like, dude, that guy's insane.
You gotta clip that.
Hey, Jay got me through a couple hours of my trip because I
There you
listened to a show. I even called in on the way down there. That was fun.
There you go.
I kind of unloaded on Parma's school.
Oh no, what did you say?
Oh, it was about the teacher that's, I guess I forget her name. I think Ashley Taggart or something like that. She's the one that is getting possibly removed because she is overseas fighting in the military, but she got elected to the school board.
Right.
So they knew this was a possibility.
Uh-huh.
There's no rules in place. So now they're trying to possibly get rid of her, and they're having protests. And I was like, man, wouldn't it be great if people actually trusted the school district? Like, it's rough. There's a reason why my son goes to private school.
Is Parma still considering going down to one high school?
They should.
I mean,
They have the space.
They would be like a D1 powerhouse if they.
I
would say power. They would be a powerhouse in enrollment numbers.
Think of like Berea Mid Park.
There you
You're
go.
probably gonna get something like that.
Yeah.
That's not a bad school.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's more of a attainable goal in the interim if they did that. But no, there's no trust in the school district. They had a superintendent there for 12 years, and he left because he was like, I can't do anything.
Right.
And he tried. I give Dr. Smilek a lot of credit. He tried a lot, but there was no trust.
AJ Francis, he's a good example.
He had a lot of trust in Bernie to hit him with a chair.
I know.
Tell you what.
And think about this, like, okay, he had that moment in WWE when Michael Cole made fun of him for flopping over the ring,
Over the top dollar.
He has, to be trusted in this moment, bad guy and stuff, and to go, it shows. We want companies we want every promotion to be successful. They need to do the things correctly, but we want every promotion to be successful because in there are different ways to have a successful pro wrestling career, and people are watching pro wrestling at different levels and stuff. So you got people who are watching TNA and others and stuff, but this was cool. Again, to see Bernie Kosar in this moment, the sweet moment of the week, again, brought to you by BA Sweeties. We also have a sour moment of the week.
Can I preface this by just saying, I think Jelly Roll is great. We've talked about he's been some of the best promo work and some of the best stuff on the show, and he shouldn't be because he doesn't do this.
I'll add, I think in terms of guys, this is what makes this tricky. They're playing their roles extremely well.
And Pat, we know in the past he can work, he can talk, obviously, like all that stuff. But this is just becoming. This entire WrestleMania is a sideshow. This reminds me of the Lawrence Taylor WrestleMania because it's about the pageantry and less about just good old fashioned pro wrestling. It's what honestly draws me a little more into the Roman Punk thing because there isn't any outside celebrities and stuff. It's the only main match I feel, only main story that hasn't had some sort of weird music video attached to it with Liv or all this other stuff, which is, listen.
You're not a fan of Trouble?
Liv is, she's beautiful. She's great at what she does. That sucked. But, it was pretty bad. Like, you're forcing the issue, and I get you want to make her a bigger thing, and that's another. They talked about it, like, halfway on Raw, and then they forgot about it. But, like.
They just rolled out the video.
Yeah.
They just rolled
that was
it out.
already released. Yeah. They could have made it a whole thing, too. Could have been a premiere and all that stuff, and they didn't. But with this stuff now too, it's like, man, they're building this match for May in Tampa because they're not going to have it at WrestleMania.
Right.
They have to get the title situated first, and that means Cody's going to lose this championship on Saturday night. Then he's going to have to wait even longer because he's going to have a tag match with two celebrities in it first,
right,
before he can get a title match again. It's like
there has to be some major.
Now, you're going to fall into the same trap I did because that's what I said last year. There has to be something else bigger behind all this because why is Randy just listening to Pat McAfee?
I know, yeah.
The guy who has no success in the wrestling business.
Yeah.
His biggest call to fame was a feud with Adam Cole in NXT. He got tapped out by Gunther. He's made some cool moves, but he talks. He yeets on top of an announce desk. That's what he does. So why is a 14-time champion listening to Randy? Again, your head tells you.
Listen to Pat.
Your head tells you there's got to be somebody else. There's got to be Kevin Owens. There's got to be The Rock. There's got to be something behind all this. What's probably going to happen? It's going to be Pat McAfee and Randy Orton. And that's what you're getting. Because you need to stop expecting these grand surprises and all these buildups in WWE because it's not about that anymore. It's about getting to the moment. It's not about the moment itself. It's past. After WrestleMania 40, we should have saw this coming. The first disappointment was Undertaker, not Stone Cold. And I don't care how many people say, well, then everyone would have talked about Rock and Stone Cold, not Cody and Roman. No, they would have talked about, holy shit, Stone Cold showed up. And what a great match. What a great ending to that story. They dropped the ball first there, and that's the first time you should have said, maybe this isn't going to be as great as we think. The overall product may get a little bit better, but the payoffs.
But we were in such a honeymoon phase. Everybody was.
We were just happy that we had a good show.
Everyone
we
was.
had like a solid wrestling show again on programming, because it had been a very long time since it's been consistent. And now it's consistently this.
And I think you said the key word, the build up to the moment. We're not talking about the journey within a story.
No.
Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes, 20 years of history.
It's the
and before the 20 years, even more history with the families.
He cares more about, and WWE right now cares more about the tease of paying off a story than actually giving the people what they want out of a story.
And then they're going to promote this out on Real. Yeah. On Netflix.
They care almost more about that kind of thing because they got nominated for an Emmy than they do about the actual product they're putting on a week in, week out basis. Other than a 6-episode, 2-season show, that's fine, but it's not. You ask most of the people that are in this business, they tell you, yeah, I don't like Unreal. It's like
I don't like it. I watched a couple because my thought is this is pro wrestling. In my eyes, everything is a work, right?
And you're not wrong. A lot of it has been. Like, Braun Breaker will show up on Saturday. He's probably been healthy for a month, but they just didn't want to use him because they didn't want to shoehorn that story. They'd rather force Gunther and Seth down our throat.
And the problem,
it's all fucking.
The problem
BS.
with this is that it's fundamentally bad, right? Pat McAfee is a heel. Performance-wise, actually fantastic.
It can work.
It worked. It does.
Not in this story.
But it doesn't fit in this story.
Nope.
You could have. I could. If you're all right, we got to have McAfee back in a story or something like that. There are other ways to use him. It just
or
didn't
just
make
don't
sense.
because it's past.
The story, Jelly Roll, they essentially said, forget the Kit Wilson story. I thought that was going to be his role.
He had his match. They already had it. They can't go down that road again.
But that also tells me too. Maybe they planned on having that match or a tag team, maybe with Miz and Danhausen involved at Mania, and then people up top said otherwise.
You almost wonder how much the influence from TKO, from Ari, from those guys,
It's very uncomfortable because it's almost everything.
But now
here's
the thing. So it's easy for us to say that this could also just be Triple H making decisions. We keep trying to project that it's TKO putting their foot in. He may actually have no clue what the hell he's doing anymore. And it could be a very quick turnaround because he went from only being a sidekick and someone who was kind of just in the background watching Vince to having to do the entirety of the job like that. So, sure, he walked into the Bloodline story right away because that was ongoing in the middle of when he took over, and he capitalized on that to a point. But since then, since that story ended in 2023?
2 years ago.
24, whatever it was. Can you name me another story that's really gripped WWE fans and brought them in and said, wow, that's great? Jake made a good point not too long ago when we had him over. I think it was Elimination Chamber. People put Triple H on this pedestal. He's not that good. And you know what? I'm starting to think he's right. Because, again, what other story has he nailed? I can't think of what. Naomi organically got over based on stuff besides her booking because she was so invested in the character that she got over naturally. It wasn't like they booked her in a position to get over.
What's the top storyline we have covered on this show?
It was Roman and Cody.
Since Roman
Since
and
then?
Cody. Off the dome. Because we've covered moments.
Drew and Punk, maybe? Because that drew the most, and they got a Hell in a Cell match out of it.
Yeah, we've covered moments.
That story was better, but
probably the most notable story was the Cena heel turn at the beginning.
But even then, that was botched, and people, that wasn't Triple H's fault. You know what? No, he's the head of creative. He's the COO of the company.
Yeah, I think I think because of Vince McMahon and what has happened, and the damage that Vince McMahon did, even with the company. During the 2010s, especially in the turn of the 2020s, I think it's uncomfortable to admit that Triple H has made, enormous mistakes as head of creative.
Just because it's uncomfortable doesn't mean it's not true.
No, I understand, and that's what I'm getting at. Because Triple H, NXT, Triple H, Triple H did this at NXT, and I'll be honest, like, okay, are we rating Triple H highly based on his NXT work strictly because we watch NXT takeovers, or did we watch NXT week in and week out while Triple H was running NXT?
I think the big thing with that, too, the talent he had was crazy. And then also there were some veterans in there, like some people that have been in the business for a while, but it's developmental. You can be more experimental and do things differently, and you can kind of it's more freedom. It's less pressure on it. Back when he ran NXT, they didn't have a TV contract, so it's on the network or wherever it's at, and you can throw it on, and we have so much more leeway with a lot of this stuff. It's a different animal now. You're dealing with egos. You're dealing with people that have been in the business.
You got more cooks in the creative.
The writing teams and all that stuff too, which I still think is a terrible idea. It's one thing to have advisors, but again, like I don't like the writing room stuff. Like you're the booker, you're the guy.
Mm-hmm.
Make the decisions, and don't. And again, you can have like people you trust, you talk to about certain stuff, but like the fact that some of these guys, okay, you're tasked with coming up with stories about this person, this person, this person, this person, run them by me when you're done. It's like no, like you want this job, it's your job, do it. And, like, again, that's why I'm thinking a lot of this stuff, he's probably consulting Ari and some of those guys because he doesn't know. He's like, well, I've done all I can with this. What do you think? Or can I get your input on this?
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you, because that seems like Triple H is one of those guys that will talk to multiple people, which is not a bad thing. Again, there he goes.
The problem, too, is like, and we just did it a couple seconds ago, like, okay, can you pinpoint story? He's not delivering on payoffs.
No.
We still don't know who attacked Jacob Fatu.
We never will.
And we never will.
No.
We don't know.
It's the Raw GM being hornswoggled all over again. It's like, it's certain things are starting to fall through the cracks again, and it's getting bad. And AEW, for as trash TV as that is, they're hanging around. They're not doing great, but they're doing okay. So, like, you're just kind of hold on to that. TNA is doing better. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it's...
We're about to put you in the Rumble, okay?
I'm going to tape you to the chair.
We're about to put you in the Rumble, okay? And you're going to be number 1. You don't even know what that means. You're going to learn, though. You're going to learn what that means. You're gonna
baptism
by
fire in pro wrestling. Entering number 1 at the Royal Rumble.
Well, we're going to find out. Actually, there was a kid who participated at WrestleMania one year.
Yeah, what was it, Matt or someone that was Daniel or I forget his name.
Yeah,
the guy was the tag team champion with Braun Strowman.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, again, peak Vince booking, but like
that kid was a tag champion. Went back to 4th grade.
This is my whole point. We're
and
going
that's the
down
problem.
the hill.
It's like you have resources. These two are resources.
Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes have 20 years of history. They don't need Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll to tell a story.
They didn't need anybody else.
Like they did not one person.
They did not need a single person.
And if you're going to put a mouthpiece on Randy Orton, which you don't have to because he's cutting some of the best promos of his career again now too, just being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Like Kevin Owens is sitting there. If he can't wrestle, he can't wrestle. I guarantee you I'm going to see his ass either at WWE World or on a pre-show somewhere. Put him in that spot because Kevin Owens has history with both of these guys, and it would make sense. And I could see Randy listening to a former world champion over a guy who hosts a freaking show on ESPN every day.
It just doesn't.
It's a waste. It's a waste.
They're
Sami
not
Zayn's in a match. Why are we not using Kevin Owens any way we possibly can?
And why is Mello not? That's a whole nother.
Andre the Giant Battle Royal. He can try to go back to back, right? Because he won it last year, didn't he? With Miz in his corner. See you tomorrow. See you tonight, Mello. Yeah, there you go.
It is so. And listen, there was another company that tried to take advantage of the downturn of WWE. We did not forget. We're saving them for later in the show.
Yeah, that was also a dumb decision too. But that's beside the point.
And we'll get to why we're not addressing that now, but we're waiting till the end of the show. But the main thing, if there's not a major payoff, and there's no trust that it's going to be WrestleMania weekend, there's going to be some eyes that's turning away, and we don't want that. We don't want that for this show. We want people to watch.
You had a guy come out and Pat McAfee and tell you, "I'm giving you 25% off on tickets for Saturday. Don't even buy tickets for Sunday." In what world does that make sense? Oh, and then by the way, they sold more tickets for Sunday after that than they did for Saturday. So it's like, okay, he's being a heel. It's like, no, you don't want anyone on the show saying, don't buy tickets to this show, buy tickets to this one. Like, no, buy tickets to both.
And the concept doesn't even make sense.
Pay a little more for the Saturday ticket so you get a little closer because you're going to want to see this, but you need to be at both nights. What the hell are you doing?
And then he retweeted today about offering his support of Roman Reigns. So after that, none of that made sense.
We're going to end the weekend with Randy Orton and Roman Reigns as our champions, and Pat McAfee is the mouthpiece of this new.
And Pat McAfee
era.
already took the time. I know Cody on the show took it back, but Pat McAfee already took the time. He did something that Randy Orton couldn't do. Take the championship belt away from Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, I don't. Dude. Honestly, it's wild. And then we talked about it being a new era and stuff, and things changing, but they're going back to these wells that. I'm not mad about Randy winning the title. I'm mad about how we're going to get there with all this crap. That is not necessary.
Well, and
Roman doesn't ever need to be champion again. He is Brock Lesnar at this point. He's a special attraction. He's not going to be full time or anywhere close to it. He does not need to hold a title. He needs to have special matches with certain people that will draw.
Again, unless there's a bigger story in mind, but it can't just be Roman and that. But
it can't be Roman showing up twice in May and then not showing up again until August.
But the final line that Roman delivered on Monday of, okay, we're done cosplaying. We're going to get things back to the way that it was.
I also love Roman Reigns telling CM Punk he's cosplaying as a champion when CM Punk's been wrestling longer than Roman Reigns has been alive almost. It's like, dude, again, make your lines make sense. It's one of the. I didn't do a Raw reaction this week because I was driving home, obviously, and I watched the last hour in my car. But at the same point, it was like, I don't want to blow up at this anymore because he's saying lines that just don't make any sense.
That's been my issue with the entire Punk.
Punk has been saying some pretty good stuff, and then
the problem is they're saying good stuff, but there's no their story. What is their story? It's like, all right, can I just take what they did the night after the Royal Rumble, completely forget about everything else in between? Give me the Monday after the Rumble and last Monday. That's one story. All the other stuff, it seems like, I don't know if the dad line never got approved from CM Punk.
You mean the pet, Larry? Stop, please. Stop.
That's part of it. We'll get to all that. It's just
because we talked about Roman's dad. Then now this past Monday on Raw, they both decided to apologize. Well, CM Punk decided to actually apologize for it. It's like, I like that they went the respectful route finally, but you usually are supposed to start with you're really good, but I hate you. Not throwing poop at each other for 8 weeks, then now all of a sudden, the week of WrestleMania, when you're supposed to be at your most intense, I'm sorry.
And then Roman went back on it anyway on social media.
Again, what are we doing? It just feels like all these matches are just kind of like, with a select few. Even then, there could have been different things. There's always stuff you can do better, but I don't, dude.
The stories.
This has been the worst booked WrestleMania I think of my life. I'm being really honest.
It's
just from a standpoint of not excitement because there's some matches I'm excited to see, but just the actual booking, the storytelling of getting to these points has been rough.
And it's so disappointing because again, if on paper, if you had no clue what the stories were, you would actually be pretty excited about this WrestleMania if you had no clue what the stories were. But I guess there's a lot of the sour mode, but there it is. The use of celebrities, Pat McAfee and Jelly Roll. Again, as far as performance, they're doing it. All the celebrities involved are doing a good job.
Yeah, they know what they're doing, but they shouldn't be in those spots for what they're doing currently.
And I feel bad for Jelly Roll in particular because he's playing a babyface, but he's getting lumped into we're overusing the celebrity stuff.
Yeah.
Remember to go to BA Sweetie, 6770 Brook Park Road in Cleveland, Ohio. And there it is. Make a left on Brook Park Road, or Ridge Road exit, make a left on Brook Park Road. The Lollipop, I got to check and see if it's back up. The weather took it down.
Took it down.
So
Mother Nature wanted a lick.
How many licks does it? Anywho,
hey now.
Hey now.
That's for me to know and her to find out. Ah! Just do the Kawhi-lettered laugh every time
See, that needs to be on our website once we get to the
pineapple neon Hawaiian shirt I got from Florida. So nice, so good.
This was the shirt I wore yesterday before the weather, and then I had to change it to my Hawaiian shirt. So,
hey,
there you go. It all worked itself out. Oh, I forgot John Cena's hosting WrestleMania weekend. Any expectations for Cena?
He'll have a segment with Danhausen where he will disappear because he can't see him. So that'll be funny. Sure. I mean, they always like to have a host.
Yeah.
He's volunteering to do so. That's fine. I'm sure at some point he may either threaten to get physical or something will happen where maybe he has to. He won't be wearing his gear, though. He'll be in a suit.
Right.
He's made that clear. He's not doing it anymore. So, no, it's
there
fine.
could be a tease with him and Gunther again.
Yeah, maybe. Gunther comes out, shuts it down, just to get out of my ring. You're done. That's when Seth comes out to do the whole thing.
All you got to do is hit your moves at the end, and the crowd goes, you're happy at that point.
He won't be doing any. I think his role will be not as big as everyone thinks. So he'll be announcing attendance numbers, and he'll be maybe introducing the Hall of Fame. And that's where he'll give AJ a hug or whatever it is or something like that. So, yeah, it'll be a thing.
There we go. So John Cena hosting WrestleMania weekend. All right, folks, it is the WrestleMania preview show. This is the show where
if you got plans on Saturday, just go ahead and take care of them because they loaded Sunday to the brim, and Saturday we have to kind of go through it a little bit.
I like some of the matches on Saturday.
Well, so we'll see. Are we going match by match?
We're gonna go match by match.
All right. Well, I guess did you have an order you wanted to start with, or
whatever the slides present, but it will be.
Well, we'll start with the ESPN hours first. So obviously the show opens with this match. I called this, by the way, the 6-man tag. Let's get the two celebrities again. Two more celebrities in the match. Technically Logan's a full-time wrestler now, and he's doing great. But still, Division and iShowSpeed.
That's the crazy thing. Like, Logan Paul he legit feels like a regular now.
Yeah, he feels like maybe the most talented in this entire match. Taking on the Usos and LA Knight in a 6-man tag to open all of WrestleMania. Gotta be honest, as happy as I am to see Austin Theory wearing gold again, man, I don't give a shit about this match at all. You're gonna see a relative theme with all of this. I don't care. Like I'm tired of the Uso stuff. Other than Jay getting hacked and finally claiming he's dating Jada Parker, I really don't care. Which get hacked to claim that, dude. Just say you are. What the hell? Like that's a win. But like I don't. Yeah, this is
still married. I guess I don't know.
Well. Yeah. Are we all? No, this is this is what it is. It's a way to get LA Knight on the card. It's a way to get the Usos on the card. And they're going to draw international appeal with Speed and Logan Paul and all that stuff. So, I mean, it serves its purpose. If this was the only celebrity match and only celebrity involvement in the entire show, I feel good about it and better. But the fact that we have multiple other matches that are going to have other celebrities getting involved and all that stuff just pisses me off. So.
Yeah, and again, from a social media standpoint, this will get things going, of course, with and I would imagine, like, Logan Paul is going to have a great moment, when he's going live while he's wrestling.
Can we get Braun Breaker to come out and just spear Speed again, just to do it? Because that's the only time I've really cared about Speed on my TV.
I would not mind if Braun Breaker speared every person involved.
Well, no, it's the Vision thing, I mean, he's technically still part of the Vision.
I know. But, again, Logan Paul is knocking it out of the park. LA Knight has been in the bag. Now, something to watch. The Usos, as you have mentioned, particularly Jay, a little stale.
Little?
So I think a heel turn's coming.
Don't we all wish? Don't hold your hopes up. I have no idea what the hell they're doing.
But I don't. The term really comes with this side here, because I think Jey Uso and then LA Knight, who knows? But
this is backtracking a little bit. But the one thing I'll say about Sacramento, that crowd was hot.
Yeah, they were.
They were good. The LA Knights that sounded like peak LA Knight over when he came out, so I give him credit. But maybe he'll convince WWE to give him another title shot that he won't win. We'll see what happens from all this. But prediction for you? Who do you think is going to win this?
I think the Usos at LA Knight actually will win, but then I think some kind of turn will happen after.
I got Logan Paul's group winning this because Danhausen will finally lift the curse for Speed. Possibly in the match. I think you're going to see a lot of Danhausen this weekend. So,
as you should. That I would not mind. I think he's the most over guy in the company right now.
R-Truth is like, man, they already forgot about me. I'm a champion right now. That is what it is.
You should have left R-Truth. I'm telling you. Actually, that's another strike against Triple H because you had Ron Killings. You had him.
Had serious R-Truth, and you threw it out. Let's go to one of the matches I'm actually excited to see. These two. I wish it was a Hell in a Cell, but I think Drew probably said, hey, one per year, I'm done. I'm not going to – one per lifetime at this point. Also, I've lost all my Hell in a Cell matches, so let's just do unsanctioned. It'll be fun. They'll battle all throughout, Las Vegas. They may even get onto the Strip at some point. We'll see what happens. There's a theory out there that they're going to be fighting in the back, and they're going to have to put another match on because
that's what I was thinking. But
yeah.
I don't know if they'll deliver on that because this is an advertised ESPN match.
But if they do that, that's when Becky and AJ would move into this spot, and they would be on ESPN.
Okay.
Maybe they want to show some unpredictability, so to speak. So watch out for that. It could be a possibility that happens. But the match itself should be fun.
And you know what?
Two guys we love.
If they did that, I don't know if you have a cage hanging and it was like, you know what, near the end of the show, you guys agreed to a contract. We'll lock you in a cage. Last man standing in the cage. Or something. I don't know.
No, they won't do all that. That's
too
much.
No, but it's fun, though. It's fun. Jacob Fatu, I would assume, would have to win this match.
Well, Drew's going to film Highlander after this, so I think he's going to just head out. So this is a good spot for Jacob, a good launching point. I imagine he'll be one of those names probably in the Money in the Bank conversation later in the year and all that stuff. So this is his.
I'm curious what Fatu's next feud is going to be because I can't think of anything at the moment.
Well, if Randy is the one that orchestrated the attack, there's your first title feud.
There you go.
Have to wait till after Backlash, but more time waiting. But we talked about Randy. That would make a lot of sense if Pat McAfee's been talking to him since before. He's the one that attacked Jacob to get him out of the way. So it could be because that way it could be Drew, but it wasn't Drew. It was Cody. So well, fuck it. Either way, we're going for it. So, yeah.
And they did tease. Not that I would be excited for them to go back to this, but they did tease on SmackDown Jacob and Solo again.
Yeah.
At least briefly. That could be.
Solo's got his own problems with Tama Tonga, so that's going to be his next thing.
Yeah.
They're actually probably going to split that group, and you may see Tama Tonga end up being a leader. So.
Could be.
And Solo's going to be out from a second family.
Oh, man. Nobody wants me.
No. His name is Solo Sikoa. Maybe he should just go solo, bro.
Nobody wants him.
Go solo dolo, brolo.
I hope your idea comes through, though, like with the... So you can't control these guys for over 2 or 3 months. That makes it one night.
And because it's an hour on ESPN2 to start from 6 to 7, you could have the 2 matches. You could have Becky and AJ have their match and have these guys still finish their match in that first hour.
You know what I would like WrestleMania to... Oh, I know they announced the iShowSpeed match opening.
Yeah.
But I would like, as the show opens...
Well, John's going to open the show.
I know, but the pyro and stuff, and John opens, quick backstage, or even during the pre-show, right at the tail end of the pre-show. Holy smoke, we got to go to the back real quick. They're battling, right before the start of the show.
They're fighting. Maybe you get a camera shot of them fighting somewhere else. That's when Triple H is like, wait, put something else on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Becky, AJ, you guys are up.
Yeah. I would like something like
Becky
that.
shows up. Oh, don't worry, the man will put it in. He did terrible Irish accent, but you get my point. Yeah, I'm so deep into Gunther. I can't even do any sort of Irish thing. But yeah, man. Speaking of waste of time, here's another thing. Oh, by the way, yeah, we both think Jacob's going to win. So the Bellas are going to be the equivalent of a game time decision. I know the NBA playoffs are coming up, so let's make a little reference there. I guess Nikki's been hurt, though. She has been taking pictures at WWE World, so I'm assuming she's going to be in the match.
But apparently their session, I think, was canceled.
Oh, was it?
I think it was canceled.
Some fans are taking pictures with her at the airport and stuff, too, so she's there, obviously. But, hey, we'll see what happens. If it's not them, maybe something happens tonight with Io and Asuka where Kyrie turns on Asuka and it's Io and Kyrie that go into the match, or it's Kyrie and Asuka, which the less Asuka can be on my TV, the better. And Kyrie, for that matter. I don't mind. Io's been great. I don't mind Io, but yeah. But this is a match that should have Bayley and Lyra win it. They've been getting the upper hand on everybody for the past 3 weeks now, so you'd think they would find a way to win. They've been teasing a little bit more of, like, they've been cheating a little bit. So maybe there's some heel running those two, which could be fun. Seeing Lyra as a heel could be interesting because she showed the attitude.
That could be interesting.
Yeah, that could be fun where they could maybe.
I don't think they're ready for that yet, but that could be interesting.
Anything to get Lash out of a tag team and into the main title feuds, because I could buy Lash Legend versus Jade Cargill. That would be a fun match for me.
It would be.
What's not a fun match for me is this. So your winners are going to be either Alexa and Charlotte or Bayley and Lyra, and this is going to be a match on the card. That's all I got.
Well, they're trying with the story, but this seems...
What story?
There's
no story. It's tag titles.
It's very surface level.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
It's
Alexa and Charlotte and Bayley and Lyra are the only two that actually have stories for themselves.
Well, the problem too with this, there are no. I know it's against your wishes. I almost kind of wish the Kabuki Warriors were in this build because you actually need true heels in this build.
Lash and Nia are the heels.
I know, but you need to.
And the Bellas are, let's be honest, not a lot of people want to see them. So, I mean, like, this is kind of.
But you need true heels.
Yeah.
And Lash and Nia take care of that on SmackDown, but this is a co-branded match.
Well,
Kabuki Warriors could have took care of that on Raw.
Well, they still might. We'll see what happens with the Bellas.
And the other thing, and I hope.
Brie to come back and for WrestleMania to be in a tag team with her sister and not be able to be
Unbelievable.
That means we're going to get another year of the Bella Twins.
Unbelievable.
If they can't make this match, they'll want to be there next year. So.
The problem, the women's tag team division, I guess they have a good problem. None of these are, like, everyone in this match are single stars.
Except for the Bellas. Even though Nikki has had more singles
Nikki
success.
has had a run and stuff like that.
But they're twins. They came in as a tag team.
They don't have, and hopefully if Fatal Influence moves up as a group, like we talked about last week, then that solves the problem. That's where you can look at Charlotte and Alexa and say, hey, thank you for what you guys have done as a tag team, but we need more firepower in the singles division.
I would not mind one of those two, either Bayley or Lyra or Alexa and Charlotte winning, showing up on Raw, Fatal Influence debuts and beats them for the titles right there.
Yeah.
Like, I would not mind that at all.
Yeah.
That also gives JC Jane a green light possibly into a mid-card or main title feud, either the IC, US, or the World Championships.
Yeah, because I think that's what's...
You know what we've done? We spent way too much time on this match already.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
You have nothing else to say. Come on, move on.
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the slide. That's really it.
Yes.
The best thing about this story?
The match is going to be the best thing about this, because it's going to be a good match, and that's it.
The best thing? This feud is only 2 weeks old.
And I'm already tired of it.
It is what it is.
Gunther had the perfect opportunity to. I get playing the cards close to your vest. We know why he's doing this. It's to get to Brock. But you're not going to see him until SummerSlam. So, and then people are saying, well, that means Brock can't lose to Oba. No, he very must lose to Oba.
He better.
You better not.
You better not mess that up.
Better not. I've seen
there's out of all the booking decisions you can make this weekend,
one.
That is the one you cannot mess up.
It can be a short match and it can be easy and it's right there in front of you. And if you drop the ball there, then I may stop watching. But no, match will be great.
Is there a groundbreaker factor in this match?
He will interfere. Gunther is going to win this match for a multitude of reasons, but the main thing is, yes, it will set up a bigger story with Braun and with Seth. He's going to be able to keep them out of the title picture for a while, too, because if Roman's champion, after all of this, possibly, you're not going to see the title very much. So you need other captivating main-level feuds, and that's why those two are going to do their thing, and it's going to take some attention away from the title because, again, you're not going to get a lot of world title appearances from Roman Reigns, unfortunately.
If you're looking for, I don't think I'm out of line in saying this, if you're looking for a match of the night,
Oh, this will be one of the
candidate.
show stealers, yeah.
This is it right here.
With the Braun Breaker interference for the surprise, because I'm sure at some point he's going to spear Seth or whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah, this will be the one.
I would expect it.
It'll eat up some time too. So,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm. So you're picking Gunther?
100%. There's no way Seth wins this match.
Okay, we can't agree on everything. I'm picking Seth Rollins.
You can. Nothing
No,
wrong with that. There's nothing in the contract that says you have to disagree with me when it makes sense.
No,
Like,
I think there's a chance.
You know, there's no chance.
I think so.
No, there's no chance. Don't lie to the people.
If Roman Reigns wins the title, he needs somebody to.
He'll get LA Knight probably as his first opponent.
Because I don't think they'll run back CM Punk right away.
Not immediately, no. Punk will get a break.
He'll get a break. I can see if they want something hot for Backlash, Roman and Seth Rollins.
I don't think Roman's wrestling at Backlash. I think he'll wrestle. What's the pay-per-view in July in Paris or Italy? Clash in Italy or whatever. He'll be at that one.
Track.
He'll be at that one. He's not going.
I
to
saw a story. They're going to be in South America or something.
Cool.
In
Hey,
September.
that's cool. Whatever. That's fine. But again, you're not getting Roman at Backlash. I promise you. The main event will be the tag match between Randy and.
That's what they've
Pat
been built. It almost feels like that's maybe a Saturday main event is like the match that TKO cares about the most. It almost feels that way. I don't know.
Yeah.
We get to this. This is AJ Lee and Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
Can we just make a promise that we're not going to see this match again after? And this will be the last time we have to watch these guys wrestle?
Please.
Please?
Please.
Please?
Please.
This is one of the matches where it is technically a toss-up. I mean, they could just completely bury Becky and never lose again. Or AJ can finally get beat by Becky. I don't know what they're going to do. I think that if you want the title to be around and actually defend it, even though AJ said she was going to be a fighting champion and defended it one time, you let Becky win it back because Becky will be at TV every week. With AJ, she's a part-timer. I mean, this is the risk you take, especially with a workhorse title that isn't getting defended and isn't even present because they've been doing video packages the past couple weeks.
Yeah.
I think you almost have to go Becky.
And the problem too, even Becky will take time off too.
But at least she's contracted to be a full-time performer, and if she has a title, she makes an effort to be there.
I have Becky winning this match.
Me too.
And the reason why is because on Monday there will be a new member of Monday Night Raw. Her name is Sol Ruka.
Do you think Sol's going to come back before a match with Zarya?
Yes.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, because that's the second week.
Because they'll have their match on Tuesday,
Can you
but I
imagine
think she'll debut on Monday.
if she wins it and then goes down to NXT and faces Zarya with
It'll add to that story, too.
I don't mind it.
It'll add to the story because, like, Zarya is like, of course, she's getting all these opportunities even before our match. She debuts on Raw.
I think that could be a spot for JC. I wouldn't call Sol up yet. I think they missed the window with her. They had a chance to call her up and finish that Zarya story earlier. I think that she needs to win the championship down there because I want to see how she does as a main champion. Because Lola Vice isn't going to be champion for that long.
My rebuttal with that would be, I think the women's division, as long as you're making an effort to load up the tag team division, it's a little weak right now in the on the main roster.
That's why JC being in that spot.
I think you need to move both. So it was so Ruka. She's a star.
Of course,
she's a star.
I'm not debating should she be there or not. I'm saying right now, timing wise, if you're going to call it Fatal Influence, and I don't see JC competing for one of the, especially if Rhea and Liv have the titles, you're probably not going to get JC versus them.
I would flip now. Here's what I would say. I think the winner of this match is going to lose the IC title on Monday. The winner,
possibly they may wait till Backlash if it's Becky.
Here's why. So AJ Lee, what happened with AJ Lee and Paige?
I know it was she debuted and she lost it the night after WrestleMania or whatever it was. Yeah, I get it.
Could be the same thing with Jane
against AJ.
Mm-hmm.
If AJ does win this match, I think she loses it shortly after. Yeah, I think either way, Backlash is the end of a reign for either of these two.
Because
mainly
even
Becky,
then,
but yeah.
because even then, AJ Lee takes a break. If JCJ, if she goes on a little bit of a run, the IC championship,
she could do that.
That's a SummerSlam match. if it gets to that, because
I wouldn't mind
AJ
seeing-
Lee is still on the
I
roster.
wouldn't mind seeing AJ and Liv if they ever get to that point. That'd be fun for me. But 'cause
And
they both can play the card of like, hey, we're the underdog, all that stuff and
Mhm.
everything. So I like that.
I'm
better.
concerned about the match because of what we talked about.
Yeah, the chemistry usually isn't there with these two when it comes to physical chemistry.
Mhm.
They can go back and forth now on the mic. We've learned that, but physically with the way they work, it's going to be tough.
Yeah, it's going to be tough, but I think we'll see epic entrances
Sure.
for both.
I don't know about AJ. She may go kind of basic. She may just skip out there. It's a long skip.
That is a long skip.
It's a long skip.
Right down that ramp.
Yeah.
Okay,
is she going to clear concussion protocol first before, or is she going to record another music video before she has
That's
this
a good
fight?
point.
Jesus.
What is your opinion of Stephanie Vaquer as champion to this point? What do you think of her reign?
It's been good.
Okay.
I mean, it's not great, and again, there is the language barrier stuff, so it's a little bit harder for us. But she looks great. I think I said this before. I think she's a heel. I think she'd be more natural as a heel. That obviously is not the role she's playing in this, or has
Uh-huh.
her entire time in WWE because they're trying to build her up.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Stephanie as an evil heel, again, that could be something to watch.
It could be because her new music sucks. So
I don't know why. I don't know why they did that because they've been on a heater recently with some of the new music. And then this comes through, and it's like, man, they had a great song for her. That was, I heard it. I'm like, yep, that's Stephanie. Like
both of these women have terrible music now.
yeah, Liv's always had bad theme music. I never liked it, but and now if that's gonna be her, I guarantee her entrance is gonna be doing the music video.
Oh, it is. They already announced it. It's
Oh,
going
it
to be.
is?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
there you
already
go.
announced
Yeah,
it.
great.
Liv, of course, I think Liv has to win this match. They've built up
She will.
her coming back.
Well, now she needs to give Stephanie a receipt too because that lump was big.
It's still there.
It's still there.
She's on first take. It's still.
Hell yeah, dude. I saw that.
Oh man.
I was like, oh,
oh my god.
oh, wow, ouch. Like I was like, oh boy.
It just.
Yeah,
oh.
do pre-tapes this past
Well,
Monday, please.
it,
Good God.
you know what? The one area where I will give credit to the women and to the writing team, this story is that they effing hate each other,
Good.
and they are just. And
It got to the point where they couldn't be around each other. And Liv lost her shit when Stephanie had the last appearance, whatever it was, and came out, and that was great. That was great. They built this match properly. One of the few.
I think this is maybe there's a couple other matches we could think of. I think few is correct. This I think is the one match that because of the story I'm looking forward to more than when the match was announced.
Yeah.
If you get my drift.
Yeah, because we knew this is the direction they probably were going to go, and they've taken this and said, you know what? Yeah, we're going to go balls to the wall. So I'm excited for this match. I think we both think Liv's going to win it. So.
And then here we go. It all gets down to the main event on WrestleMania Saturday.
Triple H has been doing this thing for the past couple of years, especially where the Saturday night main event, not that it leads into Sunday anymore, but that it seems almost it's a big moment, super big moment. They want this moment to feel important. Something is going to happen.
It has to.
They can't just have a normal match, and then Cody gets screwed over. There's going to be something. You would think bigger. I don't know to what level it's going to be. I don't know if it's going to reach any of our expectations, but Randy's going to win the match. I do not see a world where they say, yeah, you know what, Cody, the guy getting booed, we're going to keep the title on him. Like, the guy who's supposed to be the babyface, we're going to keep the title on him. This needs to be a chain of events for Cody that pushes his ass over the edge. They don't need to make the same mistake AEW did. The difference is Cody won the title in WWE multiple times, but where they waited too long.
Yep. Okay. Gotcha.
Now is the time. Lose the title, go away for a month, come back, jet black hair. Cody's a dick now. I'm using I'm a 3-time world champion now. I have all this clout. I'm quarterback, all that stuff. You're gonna listen. I want Cody to shove himself down our throats when he comes back from this break he's gonna get. I don't want the contemplating Cody and what's next Cody and none of that crap.
You know that's going to happen.
I know it is. That's why I'm saying it, because we know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
I want full-fledged heel Cody Rhodes. You know what? You guys booed me. I did everything for you. I put all this on the line for you. I told you how much I loved you and respected you and wanted you on my side. You still picked him. Like, I want him to lose his mind.
And he should.
He
should blame the fans for Pat McAfee being there.
Yeah, you guys cheered. You cheered for him when Randy won. You cheered when they took my title away from me. You did all of this. Like, all right, so you know what? Maybe it is time for me to go into business. He'll use inside terms because that's what Cody does.
Yeah.
Like, use all of them. Screw it. This is the same guy that told The Rock to go fuck himself on TV. Like, you can go there with Cody. Do it.
I wonder, this is where John Cena could come in, not in terms of match result, but throughout the night. If there's an interaction between Cody and Cena, just a brief conversation, where's your head at right now?
We don't need another 20-year John Cena guy that was face and never leaned into the dark side. We need someone to be different.
But the problem, to go back to the celebrity aspect of all this and why Backlash main event will be what it is, Jelly Roll's the ultimate good guy. You're not like the... You and Randy had 20 years of friendship. You're not like this.
Hey, Jelly Roll pushed Nick Aldis the other day, too. So, I mean, maybe he's starting to be like, you know what the hell? What's going on here? This is bullshit. And Cody could convince Jelly, like, this is ridiculous. We can't stand for this, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't care what the crowd says. We have to go our own way and do this because these guys don't give a shit. Like, there's a tweener role he can kind of go into, but I want Cody to lean heavy into just fuck all of you. Like, I'm done.
Any chance at all Cody wins this match?
Less of a chance than Seth winning his match earlier in the night.
Yeah.
Saturday's very easy to predict.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And Pat.
Minus the Becky and AJ thing, everything else is pretty easy to predict.
And again, with Pat, at least, well, they do have the stipulation of he can't get touched, but he'll get physical. He's been getting physical.
Of course. And that's when Jelly will touch him because Jelly don't work there.
Yeah, exactly. They got around to that. But there will be a moment in the match where, he gets bumped. Cody bumps into him or something like that.
They also sold it to where if Randy loses, Pat will never show up again. Obviously, that's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen. And even if it did, it's pro wrestling. We're still waiting for Mick
Foley
Foley to retire.
It's not going to. And he won't do it in WWE. We know that.
I know, right?
So, no, it's... Man, I cannot tell you how I hope Saturday flies by because I'm not looking forward to Saturday's show at all. Like, there's I got a couple spots here and there that I'm excited for. This match didn't need any of this.
I think if they spill McIntyre and Fatu throughout the night, and maybe it's the match before this or, somewhere in the middle, I think the pacing on Saturday is going to be very important. But, man, 2 years in a row, a Cody Rhodes WrestleMania main event blown by terrible storytelling.
And by guys that he should have great matches with and great stories with. It's John Cena and Randy Orton.
How do you mess up Cody and John Cena?
Just watch.
And then how do you mess this up? How?
Stop putting all your eggs in a celebrity basket and focus on the guys that have actually been there, that have lived the story for 20 years. Like, Why did Pat and Randy never had a relationship ever?
And to Triple H, if this truly, I don't know how much longer Triple H is going to be there. Because first off, the fact that he approved this tells me that the vote of confidence is not really there from TKO. And then if this was his idea, on the flip side, if this was also his idea, he ruined the main event. He cost ticket sales.
The story was so easy to tell.
It was there. People, we have waited 2 years for this story. How many times we have said on this show, oh, it's time for Randy and Cody. No, they're going to wait till Mania. Okay, it's time for Randy and Cody, wrestle. No, we're going to wait. Survivor Series, they should pull the trigger right now.
I'm at the point now where I almost would have rather have seen Cody and Roman Reigns again than this. Depending on, because I know they would have.
I would have rather see Cody and Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, I know they wouldn't have put the celebrities in a Cody and Roman match. That's the only reason why I would have been interested in it more.
Yeah.
And I would have took Punk and Seth again at Mania. Honestly, at this point. At least I know they're going to have great promos and there's good chemistry. They also don't need celebrities to get involved with that.
They would have spoke up.
Yeah.
You know what? You want to give me the difference of like Seth Rollins and CM Punk? and to a point Roman Reigns.
What's all the points, Roman?
They speak up.
Roman will do nothing unless he approves it.
Yeah, they speak up. So, you know what? Part of the blame goes to Cody Rhodes. Why is he not speaking up in the locker room?
It makes no sense. Oh, we're getting more fans involved. Like, dude, all the Pat McAfee crossover fans are already here.
Mm-hmm.
He's not drawing any more people into this because he's going to be involved with this match. Kind of like Jelly Roll at this point. Like, it's cool, it's fun, but like he's not pulling all these country music fans over to watch WWE anymore. Like, know your worth of the people you're pulling too. I'm not trying to diminish their stars, either one of them, in any right. But at the same point, you've done all you can with them in that avenue, not to be involved in the main event of WrestleMania. Like, no, I'm sorry. Like, it doesn't work. And Randy's going to win, and we're going to have two champions that are part-timers or moving into semi-part-time type roles when they come to wrestle, because when's the last time Randy wrestled? Elimination Chamber? Yeah? Before that, when? Rumble? Maybe?
I think he was out.
Yeah.
I think he came back for the Chamber.
So there you go. I mean, like, this is what we're getting. When's the last time Roman Reigns had a one-on-one match? Last year at some point, maybe? Dude, like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, I cannot wait for this new era of these guys, of Oba and Trick and Mello and Braun and even Dom. Dom shows up every week.
And the problem is we almost have to wait to the Raw after WrestleMania.
We have to wait till
next year.
Yes, we have to wait for 2 years now before we're going to start actually getting
because this
the
feels
real wave.
Because this Mania feels like a setup for next year's Saudi currently WrestleMania. So I don't know.
That's Saturday.
That's Saturday. When we come back, we got a little bit more positivity. We'll talk Sunday.
Lots of matches too, for now.
Better graphic too.
Yeah, a little brighter,
a little brighter,
a little bluer,
a little more Hollywood, a little more. Some more stars.
The variety's better on this show.
Oh, man, it's good stuff. We'll talk Mania Sunday when we come back. And then we know what they were trying to do. We'll talk about it. There's reasons for how we organize and run down the show. We'll take a break, come back right after this.
The one thing I've noticed, too, like when people walk into the store, like even if they've had a rough day, whatever, as you can see, like because we're right here in the front, we can see people walk in. As soon as they walk through those doors, the expression changes.
Yeah, it does.
Immediately.
Their eyes open up. They're like,
oh, my
whoa,
goodness.
Look at this place.
I mean, the kids are always excited.
Oh,
But even the parents are like, I got to take my kids to the kid. They're like, oh, this is actually kind of cool. I love seeing that expression just change with everyone when they walk through.
For sure. Yeah, so it's, I mean, it's all about the experience here. You know, we've got that. We've got the train set up with the amusement park ride, which is a tribute to an old park that used to be in Cleveland called Euclid Beach Park, closed in '69. But it's got all these little rides, miniature rides, and you can hit a button, and these rides start moving and making carnival noises, and it's just really cool. We just added another wall of old candy boxes. Some are from like the 20s, and we have a whole wall of them now.
Small business owners are superheroes, but nowadays running your business means doing so inside your shop and on social media. That's why you should make Omega Video Marketing your sidekick.
With a decade of content creation experience, I create dynamic, informative, and fun videos for your specific social needs that will increase brand awareness, get you more followers, and keep your social pages and websites current and fresh.
I offer flexible pricing and turn times and will work with you to understand your brand and your story. All of that comes from the heart. My award-winning expertise is just the cherry on top. So let's get connected. After all, your brand is the alpha and my expertise is the omega.
Omega Video Marketing. Megan still has more trophies than you.
Eat a dick.
Dude, I'm sorry. Hey, my number is at. Actually, my number's at.
We're even.
My number's at 1. I won a YMCA basketball trophy when I was 5 years old.
Oh, if we're going all the way back to then, I got a bunch. I won 4 soccer championships when I was a kid, and a baseball championship.
And I think Megan played sports too, so I mean, she, stuff there as well.
As adults, professional titles, trophies, all that stuff. We're even right now. We both have 4.
Oh, I have a fantasy football championship. I have that.
depending on where you have it. I don't know. Did you actually take it home again, or is it still somewhere else?
No, it's here.
It's somewhere.
Hold on. Where's?
It's hard to miss it. I don't know where it is, though.
Oh, no. We'll find it.
Yeah.
Can you find a fantasy championship? Yeah. Bring it to the screen. Come on. Actually, you can hold it up.
It's a nice title, too. That I spent a lot of money on that he doesn't take pride in at all. Like you could have mounted that. You could have mounted that somewhere. That's a really cool title. And no Velcro. The World Heavyweight title outline.
I'm going to be honest. I think it has a new champion.
It's the football champion.
I don't know what that means. Oh, football champion?
We're going to teach you how to cut promos.
He talks enough.
I know. I'm not worried about the mic skills.
Thank you, title holder. I appreciate it.
All right, your segment's cut.
All right. The bottom line is Meg's got you covered. It was only a matter of time before this segment continued to go off the rails. Like most of our promos for Meg does, unfortunately. But, of course, her email, meganrg440@gmail.com. You can see a full profile of Meg up at our website, InsideEdgeNetwork.com as well, to get more in contact with her and figure out what's next for your business. You're planning an event. Maybe you just in general want to see how you can take that to the next level. Meg has got you covered with all of that.
Yeah, she does a phenomenal job, getting proud sponsor of our show here at the Side Hustle Wrestling Podcast. I do got to tell you, so at home, my window screens, because of the weather, they're damaged. They're done. So
You get new screens?
I have to get new screens.
You have to, or they're going to provide them?
Oh, they're going to provide them.
Good. I was
They're
going to say, you better not be paying for that.
Yeah, they'll provide it.
The only benefit of renting is I don't have to get my own screens.
I know, it's so great. It's great.
If something happens in the apartment, I don't have to pay for it. That's
Oh
the only
my!
bonus.
I was taking the photos and stuff. Oh my! She was so pissed. The whole
Oh, it was probably everybody in the complex
yeah,
is like,
she's
yeah, it's
pissed. I mean,
you bulk order at Home Depot for screens.
she's right.
All right, load up the van. We're going to Menards.
It came off of the tone of I know.
You're my fifth call.
So I can't have my windows open.
No, it's gonna be hot in there. Turn the AC on.
I have the AC,
You don't have a choice.
but it's a little moist
A little moist.
and stuff, and I also had a leak. So I had wet towels and stuff. So a little moldy.
Modi.
These candles.
That's MOWLDE. Moldy.
Yeah, these candles save me. My place still smells fresh because of Alley Rose fragrances.
You know it's fresh when the windows are closed and you're feeling a little bit moldy.
And they're great. I have this in transit, ready to arrive at my place next week. But the lemon bar candles are phenomenal, and they last. I mean, well over 3 weeks that they have lasted. And I've had candles in the past that have lasted 2 days.
Yeah.
I mean, so that's great value. Remember to go to, I was ready to say All Roses after last week. Go to AlleyRoseFragrances.com and use the promo code InsideEdge20 if you're a first-time customer. Use the promo code. It is time for WrestleMania Sunday.
Yeah.
This is the, if I'm busy this weekend, set aside Sunday.
Sunday from 6 to 9:30-ish is where you wanna watch. Yeah, this is the show. They've loaded this one on purpose. A lot of the stories in here are well told, minus maybe one match. But yeah, this is going to be the better of the two, and there's an opening. So there's only 6 on the card today, on Sunday. Saturday at 7.
Yeah.
So there's some wiggle room possibly to add a match or something crazy could happen with Danhausen or whatever it is. So we'll keep an eye out for that. But the first match, the one that's going to open on ESPN proper. This is the main. This is the big one. The
mothership.
The mothership of ESPN.
Dun-dun-dun.
Brock Lesnar and Femi open the show on Sunday. This may be one of the shortest opening matches in WrestleMania history.
Brock will be home by the end of WrestleMania.
Yes. Brock will be home by the time the Demon is done with his entrance.
Yeah.
This should be very self-explanatory. They've built this great. Oba's looked strong, and the promo.
Yeah, let's talk about the promo. It would have been the promo of the week, not for Bernie Kosar.
He dragged it on a little bit long,
Mm-hmm.
but still got his point across, and the people were behind him.
Yeah.
And he's got a leg up on guys like Trick and Braun and some of these other guys now because it's been so quick, and because of this push he's going to get, he'll be one of the forefront guys we talk about for the next 10 years because of this promo, this angle altogether, but this promo too showed, yes, he can talk. He got Paul Heyman speechless, essentially, because he's that intimidating in person and when you see him, but also he can speak. And that's going to be I knew Paul was going to open the door to him afterwards, like, oh, you can come with me, because, again, next big thing. It's always, Paul, what's next?
It's there.
And Brock's not going to be around for much longer, so he can't keep going back to the meal ticket. He's got to find somebody new. And maybe they will connect one day. Who knows? But in the meantime, not needed. Oba can do it on his own. He should kill Brock in probably about 3 minutes.
And we agree with that. I got bigger questions about Oba. So if you're going with the path of he's the next big thing, he's, Brock Lesnar 2002. I'm trying to think of how that booking was back then. Now, I don't want him getting in a King of the Ring qualifying match against a legend in our business and him walking out. I don't want that.
No, I think it's a little different nowadays.
A little bit different. But
what?
But I would not be mad if you go with that booking. Would you be mad if he won a world title at SummerSlam this year against Roman?
If it's Roman, you almost have to. And that's honestly the only saving grace of a Roman reign is if Oba's the one to put him out of his misery and put us out of ours. Thank God. Because at least he'll be there. That's honestly probably what's going to happen. Thank you for not putting that in my head. I'm not going to be able to forget about it. God, I can sit through Roman and his 3 appearances until SummerSlam now. This is great. But he's going to do this. Acknowledge me.
I trust that Roman will be around more than 3 appearances.
I think you need to really consider what's happening right now.
5 appearances. He'll be there.
No, Vegas odds 2.5 over under. You pick.
From here to SummerSlam?
Yeah. Either way, if he wins or loses, he'll be in a match at SummerSlam.
He told me on television he is going to rebalance.
Excuse me, why? Do what Roman's been doing to you and jerk you off.
He is going to rebalance
garbage.
The ground.
Yeah, I'm sure. Rebalance the ground by not walking on it because he won't be there. Yeah, great.
So I was thinking again, if you go back to 2002, Brock Lesnar and The Rock, SummerSlam, and Brock Lesnar won the championship
within 10 months of him debuting, right?
Yeah, I was also thinking in my head, okay, maybe that's a little too fast in the WWE world.
No,
but I would hate it. But let's just say they have other plans. Roman and Oba at Mania 43, if The Rock is not available.
Which I'll believe it when I see it at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He should, but I'll believe it when I see it. He needs to go into the Hall of Fame, too. We need to stop dicking around with that. It's The Rock. He needs to go into the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, just do it. Just take the
Let's
time.
go.
You've made enough money. Like, this is where it all started for you. Close the chapter for good. I think he'll go into the Hall of Fame when his last match happens.
Yeah.
I think that's probably been his mindset. No, I want Oba and Roman at SummerSlam. I don't want to wait till WrestleMania.
There you go.
I don't think they want to either.
Yeah,
Honestly, I don't think that's a WrestleMania match. Not the first match between the two. That could be a second match.
It could be.
That could be Roman coming back to face if Rock's not around because no one else is going to be able to measure up to Oba.
It could be because I think the perception is going to be, especially to your point a little bit ago, that if it's Randy Orton and Roman Reigns this summer, you got to give a perception that you are going to move to the younger guys.
Open your mind to this, though. The other possibility is Oba versus Gunther. Because at that point, Oba can say he beat Brock at WrestleMania. Gunther can say he retired Brock Lesnar. That could be the thing where it's like, okay, they have a common connection. Gunther could probably win the Rumble that year, and then we got
to remember too with Gunther, he has to do other things other than retire superstars.
Like I said, Brock will be the culmination. I think
Right.
he'll probably admit that's my whale. That's the big one. That's the one I've always wanted for real.
That's why I actually kind of like him being booked against Seth Rollins at this stage, because at least you got to put things back into your mind of, he doesn't just do career killer matches.
Yeah.
Like he's
He's still one. That's why I don't mind him mentioning. Yeah, I want to see who the best wrestler in the world is. That kind of stuff, whatever. But this is
Brock Lesnar, when he takes an opponent seriously, when he takes a story seriously.
Oh, the gloves better come off on his walk down to the ring. Like, he shouldn't be wearing those things.
I need to see, this is me being selfish, somebody needs to be busted open in this match.
There's been talk about Oba getting busted open and no selling it.
Yeah.
Like Brock throwing elbows and stuff.
Oh, yes.
Because he knows he's a trained professional fighter. He knows how to make someone bleed without hurting them, so he can do it. But, and then Oba just, with the blood, just being like, nope, not going to happen.
If there's one match you have to see live this entire weekend.
And it won't take a lot of time. If this match goes over 5 minutes, I'll be shocked.
From bell to bell.
And that's not, Oba can go, and so obviously Brock can too when he wants, but they don't need to do that here. This is
one of those classic Brock Lesnar, they don't even have to go into the whole Suplex City thing either. Like, this is a heavyweight fight. Here we go. And it's a great introduction to the WWE brand on the ESPN, on the mothership. And then it goes into this ladder match.
Which will just be fun to watch. There's not a big story here. This is just going to be, these matches are made for you just to enjoy it, have a good time, and have fun.
And remember, too, if Brock and Oba is short, I mean, you're going to have the entrance. And
they're going to have
Cena
they're going to have 6 entrances here. So, this will go the distance probably. But
it'll go the distance. I'm not concerned if Brock and Oba is short. I don't think this match could finish within the ESPN
of course.
time slot.
Oh, well, it will.
And still have time.
They'll be right around when they need to be. I mean, I have 2 predictions for this match.
Okay.
I have what I think is going to happen, and I have of what I want to happen.
Okay, you go ahead.
What do you want first?
What
I think is going to happen or what I want to happen?
What do you want to happen?
I want Javon to win this match. And then there'll be a trend on this evening of some of the biggest stars. This is their first real step into the spotlight. They mentioned on Raw he'd be the youngest IC champion in ever, 22. That's huge for him.
That's unbelievable.
And that sets the stones for him to beat Randy when it comes to being the youngest world champion ever, which he very well could, because he could win it in 2 years and still be younger than Randy.
Yes, that's right.
So that's hell yeah, that's great. What I think is going to happen, because it's on ESPN, is Rey Mysterio wins the IC title. And then you get Dom and Rey.
Feel-good moment.
Well, no, you get Dom and Rey in the next program for the Intercontinental title.
Gotcha.
Because Dom's going to want it back. You can't really put Dom in a match with Roman.
And I truly believe that Rey Mysterio turned down a retirement match.
Of course.
So that
he wants Dom to be the one. So that's fine.
It's his son.
Also, it's Rey Mysterio. He can call a shot. Whatever he wants, he gets at this point. So
again, Cody, you can speak up backstage.
Everyone else is doing it.
Everybody else is doing it.
You've earned it now. You're a 3-time champ. They put the company on your back for a couple of years. You can tell them yes or no. But that's what I think ultimately will happen, because they want the Rey and Dom story. So, and they want the IC title to be the centerpiece of that. So
I have a sneaky feeling Penta's going to retain.
It wouldn't be the worst thing.
It wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
But I don't know. Putting
the
Rey,
exciting pick is Javon.
Yes.
And to your point about Rey Mysterio is a feel-good pick.
I wouldn't mind anyone winning this match besides Dragon Lee.
Correct.
Anyone can win this. I love those kind of matches where you don't really mind. Because
even J.D. McDonough.
It'd be great for him.
McDonough would be very interesting if he won this match.
It elevates him in the Judgment Day, too, and he's worked his ass off. He's been one of the better workers in all of pro wrestling.
I cannot think of a bad J.D. McDonough match.
Exactly.
I really can't. So. Rusev, very appreciative of the opportunity, and he's somebody, he put over Oba.
And if you give Rusev the IC title, that opens the door for Sheamus to come back. And that could be a match that we would enjoy. And I could see Sheamus beating Rusev, not Rey, not Penta.
Right.
That match would make sense, because I don't know what the hell Sheamus is doing, if he's hurt or what he is. But, that could be something where I see down the road shortly, maybe even Backlash. That could be Rusev's match against Sheamus. So I
would not
don't mind any. I don't mind any of those guys.
Anybody.
Even honestly, even Dragon Lee's had some pretty good matches lately too.
And they put Dragon Lee in some there's some top stories.
Yeah.
If they want to do more crossovers with AAA,
Yeah.
with the championship,
They could.
with Dragon Lee.
But I
and
think
it's in the name.
he's the least likely to win.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So there's not
Javon.
I want
Javon.
Javon's the guy I want.
He has the highest ceiling.
Yeah. Oh God. Well, hindsight. I mean, Ray was an international superstar and Hall of Famer.
Oh yeah. Ray did some things.
He did a few.
He did a few things.
Highest.
He was only part of my childhood watching SmackDown and WCW.
Yeah. I don't know if Javon will ever reach Rey Mysterio level as far as like internationally known guy.
Oh, that's a whole different conversation.
But like as far as in WWE,
in WWE, he has a higher ceiling.
Yeah, he can win more championships than Ray ever did and all that stuff. But yeah,
During this conversation, I'm actually warming up to a JD McDonough win. I'm not calling it, but this conversation's actually helped.
Wouldn't be the worst.
Open the door with.
I guess the only difference is he doesn't have help anymore because Dom's not going to help him. He's got a match, so
he's going to take a crazy bump. That we know.
Yeah.
He will do that. Speaking of Dom, there he is.
Well,
Dom.
speaking of, this is going to be the night of either it's going to be really great matches or squash matches. This match will, I guarantee you, the entrances will take longer than the match.
Really?
Oh my God!
I think this match is going to go a little bit of distance.
No.
I think so.
No.
I think this is where we vastly disagree. I think they're going to go to
no.
distance.
This is Triple H Demon.
What does that even mean?
So it means when he's wrestling people that are on his level, or at least perceived to be on that level, and he has to go a step over, it's going to be a really good match. Dom has not been booked yet as a competent worker to the level of even Finn when he's not Demon. He's the cheater, he's the heel, all that stuff. He's going to try and cheat, and it's going to backfire because Demon's going to no-sell it and kill him. This will be, I don't know if it'll be as quick as Brock and Oba, but it will happen before the main event because they want to make sure it's dark because you need to. And it will be, you forget how long the Demon's entrance is too. It's pretty long. And Dom's going to come on a fucking lowrider or some crazy shit.
I forgot about the Demon,
Yeah.
period. I don't know.
Well,
I know. I know. I guess I don't know who he is. I don't know.
It's Finn when something gets, the whole point of it was Finn when something gets so personal that he can't kind of like navigate as himself, so he has to touch into something deeper. It's like going Super Saiyan. I don't know if you even watched Dragon Ball Z that much, but it's like I can't physically, mentally, whatever, get my head into this match. I need to go somewhere even deeper. And sometimes it's because my opponent is too good. They're just a really good wrestler. Sometimes it's personal. This obviously
and he's
is
seeing red.
God.
I just wish that. I mean,
he's gonna kill him.
I mean, they did a backstage, not a backstage, but a pre-tape.
Dom being scared and saying he doesn't want the match to happen for a reason. He's going to get killed. I'm just telling you, we're going to be watching this together on Sunday. I'm just letting you know this is not going to be a great match. This is not going to be a barn burner, a 20-minute. Oh my God, they went back and forth, and this is going to be 5 to 7 minutes, maybe. Dom will get a little bit of offense in. He will no-sell it. He's going to kill him.
And
he's going to kill him.
And then on Monday, what Dom's going to say? I didn't sign up to face the Demon.
Dom, exactly. He's just going to.
And then on Backlash, you got the rematch, but you can't be the Demon.
Exactly. Possibly, or if Ray's champ, they can go down that. Like, whatever. I mean, the point being, he's going to.
But like, he's going to have Liv out there to help.
No, she ain't going to be around. Are you kidding me? She's going to be celebrating. She's not going to be with him. No one's going to be with him.
What about Roxanne?
Roxanne's going to be with Liv. Raquel's his only hope, but even Raquel is probably going to look at that and go, nope. And that probably honestly be one of the spots I would do, have Raquel come out with him because everyone else helped everyone else in Judgment Day. JD's at the match earlier.
Oh yeah, he's gonna unalive himself in the other match.
He's got to do 14 moonsaults off the top of ladders and the tables. He's got to,
We're gonna get a medical update on JD
during this match when Dom joins him in the hospital because this is gonna be bad. Like he's gonna get not bad as in you're going to finally get to see the Demon as it was supposed to be. And Demon Finn Balor against Kevin Owens, against Roman, against one of those guys, different.
Mm-hmm.
Just higher level of a match. This is not meant to be that. This is meant to be think of the Fiend when he debuted.
Yeah, and I was gonna bring up bring him up for a bad reason, but yes. Okay.
But that was when it was still considered good, and we actually liked it.
Yeah.
If there's one thing Triple H did right in NXT, it was booking the Demon correctly.
He did.
In solid matches against really good opponents. This is one of those times, though, where it's not about having a 5-star match. It's about reestablishing this character as a possibility for Finn to go to.
Yeah.
Because you want him to be able to be in title contention. So, yeah, this is – yeah, he's oh, boy. He's going to walk that dog.
I'll take your word. I hope you're right. I'll take your word.
Liv's not going to be the only one wearing collars after all that's said and done. He going to walk that dog.
Triple H was like, I don't even know what lemon pepper steppers mean. I don't know what that means. If Trick Williams,
it's because you're 60.
If Trick Williams runs out of cool stuff to say, he can't come to me. That's what he said. He did an interview with Shawn Michaels. It was great.
God,
I like Trick Williams in this match.
Oh yeah.
I wish this was a triple threat, but bigger story being told. We'll see. Maybe tonight on SmackDown, holding out hope that Mello could be added into this match.
Finagles his way into the match.
He could be added because Sami Zayn, if we're talking about, who deserves to have a spot, like, Sami, no. But the thing is, from what I was listening to, Sirius XM, Baron Corbin, I forgot his real name, but Baron Corbin was talking about guys in the past who they're good politicians backstage. They know how to talk themselves into certain things. And
Go on.
He particularly mentioned in the past Sami Zayn. He referenced an Elimination Chamber match from years ago. Baron Corbin's in it, Daniel Bryan, and various others. And Sami Zayn is in that match. Sami Zayn was supposed to be in the initial rundown the first person eliminated. And then the next day they showed up and they saw, Sami Zayn is not the first person to be eliminated. This right here.
No, Sammy's not winning this match.
I know he's not.
Side note, Loliati will be there. So another celebrity. At least he's been kind of fun and entertaining. But
See, he is being handled the way that you should be handling celebrities. Managing.
Manager,
Hype
side
man.
piece, hype man. That's all you need.
That's what you needed.
Trick can do the walking, literally. I don't. This will be a good match.
It'll be. That's the thing. Other than the BS and stuff with the story, the match will be good.
And I would not be surprised if Sami retained because they do try to do some sort of triple threat later. Maybe Backlash is a triple threat with him and these two and Mello. I don't think Mello gets added to the match. Unfortunately, I think he's just.
Think so either.
I think he's just he's gonna be in the Andre, and that's what it is.
Mm-hmm.
But Trick should win.
Trick gotta win this.
This should be the night where we look back, and we say, remember, we look back and we see Batista and Cena winning the titles in 21, WrestleMania 21. Remember that year that Oba, Trick, and Javon all won, and two of them won gold, and one beat the crap out of Brock Lesnar and won that one WrestleMania? Ooh, boy, look at him now.
Look at him now.
This needs to be one of those times where Triple H needs to realize, we need to do this.
And you got to have, and when you do that, even if you are crapping over, McAfee and the overall storytelling, hey, at least we got something positive to pinpoint WrestleMania 42, even if, run back, save city and stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, Trick Williams should be a great match.
The one match
This match has star power.
The one match I don't give a shit about. I don't know, and I love Rhea. But again, they threw her into this because Bianca wasn't healed, because that damn knuckle was just a son of a bitch to get healed up, I guess. That's a year injury for a finger. That's cut the thing off at this point. You would heal quicker.
Who's gonna go quicker recovery? Her or Darius Garland with his toe? We'll see.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. He's done with the season.
Yeah.
Lost in the play-in in a 9-10 game to an under 500 team.
Yeah. Was that a day-to-day injury, by the way?
Cavs made the right choice.
Yeah.
It was time. But no, this is Rhea should win this match. I don't see a reason why Jade should. Just from a standpoint of SmackDown does need Rhea, in that main role for star power at this point.
But hey, Jade's a superstar as well.
Jade's not going to be around for much longer.
And that's why you got to kind of maximize what you. And I think that's why they moved to this match.
Yeah.
In terms of timing, maybe Rhea could have been doing something else. Jade could have been doing something else.
Well, the other option for Rhea was her and Io in the tag title match,
Mhm.
which they have enough star power in that match. They don't need two more
that
single
would've been a
stars to
waste.
do it.
I mean, look at the slide, though. They look like superstars. They look like superheroes almost.
Yeah.
Like Jade in this looks incredible. It's just the problem is just the lead up.
Her heart's not in wrestling. That's the number one thing. She's made
I
this.
think you're hitting on something.
She's made it very known that there is a future for her beyond this, and this is a stepping stone to it. Some people have been very open about that. MJF's been open about that too. Like, hey, this is I love it, I live it, but I have other ambition too. She doesn't even love or live this. She enjoys it. I think she enjoys the attention, and she enjoys what can come from it. And what can come from something like this too is an opportunity to wrestle the most over woman in the company. Win, lose, or draw doesn't matter. The movie roles are going to line up. The opportunity. She's strong, tall, attractive. She's got everything she's got going for her. This is I think it'll be a fun match because they're both big, they're both strong, they can both wrestle to a point. Jade does not need to win this match.
No, it's not going to be about.
Nope.
It's not going to be about who wins this match. Like I think there's a. I'm not going to say it's a slam dunk. Rhea wins this match because. And eventually, you may get into the Rhea always has to have the championship. That
She hasn't for a long time.
I know, but it could almost turn into like
Has it been
Charlotte.
a year?
It's been a minute.
Did she have it? She didn't even have the title even go to last WrestleMania, did she? I think Io had the title.
Io had the title.
So she hasn't had a title for over a year.
I know.
Unless
I don't
she
want.
won it at one point.
I don't
from
want her
Liv,
to
or
get
I
the
don't
Charlotte Flair treatment in the past.
know. Well, the thing about Rhea and Charlotte is Rhea's Rhea and Charlotte.
I know.
They don't look anything alike. They don't wrestle the same. Rhea is a different person altogether. Even if she was champion again, or if she was a 14-time champion like Charlotte is or whatever, she's just different. So,
real quick on Jade, this is kind of put up or shut up in terms of taking a superstar from AEW who's green, putting them in your system, taking time with her in your system, and now you got to show that this investment was worth it. So in terms of in-ring, that's what you need to see from Jade. People do what, like, I have family members who love Jade, who love, like, again, presentation, the representation, all that stuff. Love her. It just got to put up or shut up in terms of in-ring stuff. The build-up didn't help her.
no.
The whole
The weird tag team,
BFAB
yeah,
and-
that's, again, it's giving them something to do.
Mhm.
You didn't need it.
And
Again,
also,
I just-
you're going to see them in her corner, Io Sky, because she's not booked in a match,
We'll probably be in
Rhea's corner.
so they can have her go out for WrestleMania too, and at least be a part of the show in some capacity.
Yeah.
But again, it's all still 3-on-2 at that point, so it's like, okay, like whatever. I don't. It's the one match where the story hasn't been good. It's Rhea won the Elimination Chamber, and she's facing Jade, and they're both powerhouses. That's the story. So
I think this is the ideal match you put before the main event.
no, you gotta put a demon. It has to be dark. like
It'll be dark. Hold up. Let me think
6 o'clock is when it's starting. Like you
Vegas.
almost need to guarantee it's.
Oh, because you're basically calling for a quick match.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see.
That will be
And,
honestly.
we got to remember too. This is ESPN's WrestleMania, so there's gonna be like 5 minutes of commercial spots between every match.
Yeah, so you're probably going to get that match. I would imagine maybe it's the first match behind the paywall. You'll get it pretty early.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Because
No, you're right.
That's a huge
Yeah.
match. They still consider it big. Yeah. So
All right, we close out the match-by-match preview with the WrestleMania Sunday main event. It's actually, I think statistically, the first time the World Heavyweight Championship has been the overall WrestleMania main event. This version, the first time ever.
yeah,
And then
Triple H maybe. Was Triple H Batista the main event, or was it? I think
Yes,
yeah,
yes, it was. Yes, it was.
So that was 21.
Maybe I think a Cena, Big Show triple threat match that might have closed out a Mania before, but
yeah. Well, the last one that meant a lot was Batista and Triple H.
right. So it's been a long Undertaker and Batista. I think that was the last one.
Also, again, just love the irony of this title was made because of Roman Reigns not being around, and now Roman Reigns is competing for a title that was made because he wasn't going to be around a lot.
To this day, I hate the fact that they said that on television. That Triple H introduced the title that way.
They basically told the truth, but that was also, it was the bloodline stuff and all that. So, again, here
we are. And again, this goes back to Roman Reigns, that closing line. I've been away for a year, basically. We're getting back to the way things were in terms of being successful. 2 years.
2 he hasn't been champion. This is actually one of the harder ones to predict, if I'm being completely honest with you, because there's an obvious answer. It's Roman because of the bill, because he won the Rumble, all that stuff. But, again, man, the fans are going to get mad. They're going to be happy for a night. And then when he doesn't show up for 3 weeks, I don't know. Honestly, I'm at the point now where with both these guys, I don't know who I want him to face next.
That's what I've been held up on that for a while.
Because Roman, who's going to be big enough to face Roman? I mean, you could throw him LA Knight for just a squash, or not a squash, but just like a short feud. Is Seth after a loss to Gunther going to make sense? I don't know. Seth's going to have the Braun stuff he's going to have to deal with probably, so that's not going to be a thing. That's why I'm saying Roman, if he wins, is not going to wrestle on Backlash because he's not going to have an opponent.
I think, to go back to the Seth Rollins match, I think the result of that match will kind of tell you a little bit about this.
But Gunther, I don't know if Gunther is even going to be in the arena for either of these two guys yet because he's going to have other stuff.
No, all I'm saying is if Seth Rollins does win, I think that will speak volumes.
If Seth wins, that means that Braun didn't come back, and that means that he would fight one of these two guys relatively soon because that would be his next logical step. I can't do anything else with the division. They're all still hurt. They're gone, whatever. I need to focus on getting gold back.
Yeah, he's coming back for what's his.
Sure. And then you got a problem then because they're both faces in their own right, at least how they're being presented, even though Roman and Punk have both went across the line.
Right.
I don't, dude. This... It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good match. We're going to have a good time. And then afterwards, I'm going to be like, now what? I mean, that's the part that can be exciting in wrestling, but it's also the part that can just make you go, what the hell are we doing here?
I have called for 2 big predictions in the lead up to this. They're hot takes. One of them is the Super Bloodline. If we're going to get back to things being the way that they were, everyone has to be on the same page. Of course, you have the Usos. That's a no-brainer.
That's Solo, too.
Solo is on Raw. I don't know if full-time, but...
He was on SmackDown, but yeah.
But Solo.
What happens tonight...
Solo, you have seen with Solo, this is what happens when the family doesn't...
Yeah. Well, I mean, they're having that Wyatt's versus the MFT tonight, so... If that turns south and Tama Tonga gets him to leave Solo high and dry, there's your opening to get back in to get with the family. I don't know.
Yeah.
His main family, his real family.
Yeah, the real family.
And then Jacob is the wild card and all that, too. I don't think he would join a group with Roman just because that dynamic is weird.
I know a lot of people on TikTok, when I said that, it was like, I don't know how the Jacob Fatu thing. They can still tell that story.
They could, but
I still believe in that story.
I don't see, after everything he's been through, Jacob going, yeah, I'm going to follow Roman now.
But they had a confrontation. All I'll say, you're right, but all I'm saying is there is a way to tell. But that's my thing, though. It's like there has to. Is it a Super Bloodline?
I'll tell you what.
Why is McAfee saying something about this match?
I'll tell you what, though.
Who sent McAfee?
Again, don't ask the question because
Who sent McAfee?
You may not get an answer. You keep trying to will this into existence, and I made that mistake last year. Oh, he'll show up. He'll show up. Eventually, he'll do something. Don't expect anything with that. What they could do, the bloodline. Roman comes out Monday. It's back to where it's supposed to be. Then Jacob comes out. Jacob is Roman's first opponent.
Okay, I would like that.
That would be great.
I would like that.
Because how did Roman start his title reign? Who did he defend his title against first?
Jade. Jey Uso.
Bingo. That's how he recruits Jacob. You see, I got my family here, man. We got everybody here except you. What are you doing? Fighting Drew McIntyre? You should be holding gold. Jacob, you're one of the guys, man. Not this one. But you're one of those guys. You could be the next guy.
That would get fans at least excited.
That's a Roman Reigns promo if I ever fucking heard one.
Yeah.
That's a 2021 Roman Reigns. Join me, brother.
CM Punk, I would love. I mean, CM
just
Punk's
don't
one of my
know.
favorite wrestlers,
I just
but
don't know.
I don't know
I
what's
don't know where
next.
he goes after. Yeah, is he going to fight Gunther again? Is the Logan Paul thing finally going to happen?
Because
I
what
don't know.
Because what happens if CM Punk wins and then he's celebrating and then Seth Rollins music hits? There's going to be that. Oh my goodness, again.
You know what? At least I know it'll be entertaining because the guys can talk and they have that professional hatred. I think honestly at this point they're probably friends backstage, but I think by now I think.
Oh yeah,
because Punk is proven without a shadow of a doubt he's here and all that stuff. I don't know. You know what? It's why I said before, if they would have pivoted and did Cody and Roman and Seth and Punk at this year's WrestleMania because of the injuries and stuff, I wouldn't have been mad at it because at least I know they can have a good match and that they can talk it up. And they don't need 14 celebrities to hype them up to do it. I don't know.
Winner of this match: 3, 2, 1. Roman.
Yeah. Fuck. just please, give him someone early that makes him show up.
Yeah.
Jacob will make him show up.
Yeah, he will. He will.
But not having anyone for Roman,
And Jacob, that's the thing. Jacob Fatu. All right, you beat down Drew McIntyre. Now what's next for him?
Yeah, exactly.
So
not a U.S. title shot. He needs to be in the main event.
And
on either show, he needs to be the guy.
And if he's not going to be in the main event of SmackDown's a little busy, that main event scene. So
he needs to fight Tony D'Angelo.
You know what?
Because Tony D's running a freight train through all of NXT right now.
Listen,
You're
truly believe
you're a Tony D guy. You like?
I truly believe TKO does not know NXT exists, and we're gonna keep it that way.
Well, then Fatal Influence will know.
Oh, they gonna find out.
Joe Hendry might know too.
No, they gonna find.
That could be Roman's first feud. Joe Hendry. Let's bury him right when he comes up.
Side to side day.
Missed it by that much.
I believe in Joe Hendry. That's
Oh, no.
Pete's favorite clip.
Booker
on
will have
this
to
show.
Booker will have to find a new thing now. But he'll just do a little advice. Yeah,
He'll do-
yeah.
He did that with Jada Parker too. He did that with Jada Parker.
God.
Cha-ching, cha-ching. Oh yeah.
There's one thing that you'll always know that happens with the Wrestling Observer and Dave Meltzer every single year when he does his awards. You'll never know who's going to win Superstar of the Year, how many 7-star matches did Will Ospreay have, whatever it is. But worst announcer of the year will always be Booker T, and you'll always know.
So I have had a full circle with Booker T. It's the
You did a 360. You're back to where you started.
yeah. It was at first. Oh my goodness, this is cool watching it in the highlights, and then when you watched it, it's like, what is he talking about? And then
They do one Booker T appreciation night, and all of a sudden you're back to where you
I've
started.
been back in on Booker T for a long time. I think you know what it was though. I think what it was when I first started covering NXT, Corey was still on the show.
Yeah.
So nobody did a bad job, but
Too many cooks in the kitchen. Type thing.
exactly.
The 3-man announce team, you don't need it. 2 is enough.
So once McAfee left and Corey went to Raw, it was again back to Vic and Booker, and Booker's been cool ever since.
Oh, dude, 100%.
Yeah, he's been cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
God, why are we talking about
Our final segment. Oh, this is not sponsored. This is not WWE credit. This is AEW credit. Oh, hell, who cares?
You took a graphic. Who gives a
It's
shit?
their graphic. Whatever. You
Whatever.
see AEW. Darby
Look
is...
at me yelling in 2 different ways. That's what I did when I went to the top of Mount Everest.
When they should have gave him the title right after. But they didn't.
Now you know why.
They gave it to Hangman Page. That flopped.
Then they had them lose it to Samoa Joe.
Only to...
Have MJF win it in a
And,
fatal
and I'll
four-way.
give credit to MJF. The ratings have gone... The viewership has gone up.
So what do you do when the viewership goes up? You take the title off of him. God, Tony Khan's so fucking stupid.
But You know why he did this, right?
Yeah, it's the WrestleMania week crap. And it's like, dude, how about you focus on your show for once and stop worrying about what everyone else is doing? Like, Darby has not been put in this spot at all. And I've seen people talk about it. I saw Dave Meltzer talk about it before the show. You want your champion to be like top 1 or top 3 or top 4.
He did say that, yeah.
Darby Allin's not in the top 3 or 4 of the company right now.
He did mention that, yep.
Your own guy that always supports you told you this was a bad idea. And what did Tony Khan do? He booked it.
And MJF's shoulders were both up, and the referee still looked
Technically,
made the...
he pulled his neck up because it's the headline. Again, winning a match in 2026 on AEW television at all with a headlock takeover. Like, he didn't just give him 4 freaking coffin drops in every corner like he's Javon Evans trying to climb to every top of every pod in the Elimination Chamber. 2's enough. Only needed 2.
Hey, 4 puts it over.
Yeah,
4 puts
yeah.
it over.
You buried your finisher with a headlock takeover. Great job, Darby. No, this is stupid. It's not bad that he won it. It's bad of how they did it and the fact that they did no build for that championship match. And now now MJF can bitch about it. They can have a rematch. Oh, that's what everyone wants to see now.
Well, it was what they were shooting for. I understand the intent. I completely understand and respect the intent, which was WWE people are not excited about WrestleMania, and we're going to steal the headlines, and we're going to hot shot a title change. Was exactly what happened. I think it was the opener. They hot shot the title change.
No, they closed the show.
Oh yeah, they did close.
They were going to do it at the beginning because Darby demanded it, and then that's when Bryan Danielson got a text from Tony Khan. Because the one thing Tony finally realized is I'm not good on camera, so maybe I shouldn't come out there while a TV show's on anymore. Daniel Bryan could be a great GM, but he's on commentary. He was a GM before on the other show and did a good job.
No,
and now he retired of his own volition, and you won't make him. It's right there. There's so many a little tweak here or there, and it's like you could do really good TV, and you just.
And I hate to say this, I don't even think Danielson's a good commentator.
He's not. He knows.
I've had that opinion for
he
months.
He knows the game. Obviously, one of the best technical wrestlers of all time. But that's why he should be a manager. He should be the GM. You have an opportunity to do this, and it would make a lot of sense.
Because even if you're the GM,
if he's
you
going
can
to
still be a producer.
Yes, if he's going to be there every week, he's not on TV the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
He can produce matches while he's a general manager. I'm sure Adam Pearce
is a producer.
Nick Aldis does that too,
Yeah.
probably. Like that's what they started. They produced before they this is overarching. This is dumb.
And now and they've kind of ruined their big picture of what they want is Will Ospreay to get that moment with the championship at Allin.
So you're going to hotshot Darby Allin for a 3-week title reign, and then MJF's going to win it back just so he can flip it to Will Ospreay in August at their All-In show.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid. Well, we're unpredictable. Well, dude, you know what? Put the guy in the spot then for a little while. Darby Allin's been wrestling mid-carders.
And losing.
He's not been a pillar. He's been a post. That you've been repeatedly thrown a bunch of pieces of crap into, hoping it was going to roll off the side. So when you finally shine that post up enough, you could shove it up MJF's ass. This is ridiculous. It's bad booking. I don't care about the surprise factor. Oh, yeah, it was shocking, sure. MJF coming off his match he had over the weekend, too, with Kenny Omega.
Yes.
When he beat Kenny Omega. He beat Kenny Omega and Hangman Page in consecutive pay-per-views in the past, month?
Yep.
And he lost to Darby Allin in the main event of Dynamite in a squash? What the fuck is wrong with you, Tony?
I ain't got nothing else to add.
Well, come on. What are we talking about?
And
it's not about Darby.
And you buried Omega.
Apparently, Darby can walk in against anyone now and just beat him in a couple minutes, and there's no issues. Right? That's what we're saying.
The booking and
So
the build-up,
stupid.
all that stuff matters. Darby was hot.
2 years ago.
After you climb Mount Everest, it's there. The savior of AEW. We're going to finally get that championship.
He wasn't hot.
There.
He came back to help Page finish his story and close the book on Moxley and Page, so we thought at the time.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't hot. He was a supporting cast character in a bigger story for a guy that wasn't as over as he was when he was hot.
Unbelievable.
This is stupid. You haven't even heated Darby back up yet. Did he win his match? He won his match at Dynasty or whatever it was, right?
He beat Andrade.
Andrade, because Andrade's worthy of a title shot too, right? He's too busy getting OnlyFans numbers in the fucking crowd to actually care about wrestling. What are we doing? The pro wrestling show looks ridiculous for pro wrestling right now because you wanted a hot shot at title change for someone who has deserved it in the past and could be that guy that we've talked about. Could be that guy.
But he did it so that wrestling podcasts like this one and others will lead the show on WrestleMania week.
Nope.
With this.
Not leading with it
No.
with garbage.
And we
We're not
talked about
doing
this.
that.
We talked about this like, okay, this happened.
We didn't talk about it. You said we're not, and I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
I think I didn't waste words on it. I sent you a thumbs up emoji.
Yeah, he did.
I was like, fine. Like that's, dude. I could have not talked about it. I would have been fine. Like, because what the fuck are they doing? You think that's gonna get ratings? You took the guy that has more mainstream popularity and has been the guy who's built you up a little bit in his 100 days or so since he's been champion, and he gave it to the other guy who is your specialty guy.
Yeah.
He's the AEW only crowd guy. Nobody fucking knows who this dude is or cares.
Now, here's what they could do. I'll give them a little bit of grace. Here's what they could do.
They had a chance to shine Jordan Grace, and they didn't. And that's their own problem.
Yeah, they effed up there. MJF can win the title right back next week.
That'd be so dumb.
They can win it back next week.
So stupid.
Because if basically you're already telling the fans this was a fluke anyway. So
no, they didn't. They filled the ring with all the people. Sting came out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Sting just happened to be in the neighborhood.
His gray ass came out there, all excited as all hell. Glad to see he can still walk at the tender age of 65.
But at least you could build up.
Fuck me.
Get the title back to MJF because again he has at least proven that he can bring.
No, they want Darby and Will Ospreay because they want it to be a train wreck. Because Will's going to be a heel. Because nothing makes sense.
Actually, yeah, that'll be the match nobody sells.
Dude. The second I'm like, you know what? Maybe I do want to watch AEW. MJF's been doing some good stuff.
Yeah,
maybe I want to check in. They do stuff like this
every time.
Again, nothing against Darby. It's not his fault how he's been booked. But this was too soon.
It's Tony. Man, anybody? NXT's doing it right. AAA. I've heard from friends that AAA. If you're a regular watcher of AAA, they're doing great things right now.
Don't worry. Will Ospreay's going to, bring in a bunch of people from New Japan that we don't know that are supposed to be talented. Excited for that.
Well, it's just...
Did he win his... Did Will Ospreay win his match?
I don't know.
Who cares? Exactly my point.
I don't know. It's crazy because I actually like watching Will Ospreay in the ring.
Well, yeah, it's really fun watching. I love Cirque du Soleil, too. I love going to watch people do crazy tricks and acrobatics and stuff.
Yeah.
But there's a time and place for it.
We're going to start scoring wrestling match? Oh, wait, sorry.
And when every match looks the same, it's like, okay, then what the fuck are we doing? Then you don't look as special when you do your three moves that no one else apparently can do. And your stupid little forearm doesn't look as great when you're doing 15,000 flips and your finisher's a forearm to the back of the head. You fucking delinquent. Like, what are we talking about? The guy that can do a 630 is his finishing move is a forearm to the back of the head.
Unbelievable.
That's the finishing move.
That's the finisher.
Not the guy that could do 14 flips in the air and it's like Ricochet having the code breaker as his finisher. The dude can do a double front flip. That's the move. That's the one that ends the match. Like that. I hate it. I hate it so much because it just doesn't make any sense. I don't hate the people. I hate the fact that it doesn't make any sense. I'm sure they're all wonderful people. Dude, it's not your cup of tea. Whose cup of tea? Like, who? I was really entertained watching them do all them flips.
Sorry.
Yeah, were you? In what era of pro wrestling was this pro wrestling? People act like this is pro wrestling. Like, no, the fuck it's not.
I've been watching the old WCW.
I was watching it back when I was a young kid, when my parents were in high school, and I tell you what, it looks just as good in their basement now as it did back in the 90s.
It look good in their basement now.
Your basement smells like Double A's apartment without the Alley Rose fragrance candles. Moldy. All right? And there is a story that went full circle.
We brought it
Plug
home.
Dubby.
We brought it home. Make sure you enjoy WrestleMania, NBA playoffs, Guardians, baseball, or work with W
Or work.
Energy.
All these fun things. Or your job.
Or your job with W Energy.
Enjoy licking the rainbow, even when you're at your place of employment.
No jitters, no sugars.
I'll get you to taste my pot of gold.
W.GG. Use the promo code SHWP10. You can
there's-
also use Inside Edge 10.
I love their promo photo. Looks like AEW back in 2019. It was so colorful and so
oh,
bright.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dynamite.
Boom! That really blew up.
Oh, man. There we are again. Remember, InsideEdgeNetwork.com. We have merch.
Get your merch.
We have merch.
And the
Check
good
it
news
out.
is it's all in black and white. So that's the best side of this thing is if you are, a little bit overweight and you want to try to blend in a little bit, you're not feeling the summer bod just yet.
But they have there are different colors besides black and white on there as well.
Yeah, let's be honest.
I got to get that professional polo.
I know you like your polos.
I got to get my I need a professional polo.
Professional polo buttoned all the way up. Steve Urkel looking
I
motherfucker.
did not button it all the way up. Shut the hell up.
Looking like I give you some suspenders and glasses. You're going to go, alrighty then.
Hey, listen.
Did I do that?
Hey, listen. That man made that TV show. Also ruined that television show, but
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
the show would have been canceled without him after the first season.
Yeah.
It's the whole thing about that.
What they say, family matters.
Yeah, so it's time travel. Well, next week
The post view show.
we get to talk about Randy Orton and Roman Reigns as your new champions. And MJF winning the championship back from Darby Allin.
I'm going to be so pissed. Like, oh my God. Here's to hoping it's a great WrestleMania weekend. Hope you guys enjoy it too. Don't forget, obviously.
Get BA
check us out.
Sweeties. Get your popcorn.
You still got time. You still
Use
got
that
time.
promo code. What is it again?
It's Lollipop. Damn right. $5 off, $40 purchase or more at BA Sweeties. Get that. Stock up. Why wouldn't you? It's post-Easter now. They're kind of resetting their stuff. Make sure you sell them out.
And also, let us know what you think, too. We want your input. In terms of what okay, that was a company line. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. You have to say that. I'm not saying that.
Where's your title belt?
Cut.
Oh, yeah.
Cut it. Hold on. You got a chat? You got time? So, you missed it. You're supposed to walk to the front of the screen. We're done. Show's over.
He sold on your boy.